used to be so innocent. All the things that happened have changed me internally. Have changed me entirely. Somehow you tore down all of those I placed to keep me safe from going insane. So how do you expect me to fall asleep after the things you said to me, after the things you made me feel? The night goes on and on. The night goes on and on. I used to be so incomplete. I used to fear so many things, but now I'm undeniable, unrecognizable. I used to think I had to be different. All I had to do was listen to the voice within. Listen to the voice within. Somehow you tore down all of the walls I placed to keep me safe from going insane. So how do you expect me to fall asleep after the things you said to me, after the things you made me feel? The night goes on and on. The night
DZ, you have a new follower.
goes on and on.
All right. Let's do this.
All right.
What's going on, everybody? I'm TC live on Twitch, and that right there, that gentleman right there in the blue that's T-Clock.
Hey.
And Attack of the Afro.
Hello. Hello.
And in the top right-hand corner, the voice of my channel and maybe other channels in the future. That's Rochelle, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, Rochelle. We're multicasting on all 4 channels tonight, so you get to hang out in whomever's channel you want and have a good time with us. It's Saturday night. It's like a zoo in here, and
Kind of smells like one.
It's not that bad.
So yeah, welcome everybody. Hi, Rochelle. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
I'm laughing at KB's comment in the chat.
Oh, he is beyond troll.
Rude.
Yeah.
And funny at the same time. Very
Got
cool.
a lot going on. I mean, everybody's
Yeah.
policing their own chats, and
We're getting better at this.
we're getting better at this.
We should be paid to do this.
We should.
A lot.
Wouldn't it be amazing?
Would it be amazing if somebody paid us to talk about their stuff?
Wow. Yeah, like independent games and.
Yeah, right?
You
Like
know?
it says in our bios, business inquiries should go to our... No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, you never know. I'll sit here and talk about Twizzlers all night.
Hashtag not kidding.
What about red vines?
Red Vines rock. All right, so let's get into this. We're not gonna answer the phone lines just yet. I'm just gonna leave the phone number up there. As we go on through the night, you guys are gonna be able to call in and join us
Sweet.
live on the channel.
Sweet. Super
all right,
sweet.
so let's take it right from the top. We got all our news laid out in our show notes. Thank you to Attack of the Afro from GamerBuzz. Afro, how we looking, man? What do you got? What's on the news tonight?
Always nothing but good stuff, buddy. That's all we have.
We talk about how my hair envy continues to grow. I mean, did you trim it up for
I
the
had
summer?
to, and now I feel super weird because I could actually put a headset on. I don't have to put it on the back
This
anymore.
is the
It's
trim
just
up,
very
right?
Weird.
Did you save the shavings for me? We had a conversation about this.
Didn't Cartman do that once on South Park?
I must have missed that
He
episode.
took somebody's pubes and made a beard, or
Yeah.
a beard and made him
Yeah,
pubes. I think he did that on an episode.
It looked like a living monster.
Both
It
kind of
was
coarse-grained
horrible.
hair. That kind of makes sense.
It was horrible.
All right, so Afro, what do we got in the news tonight?
Well,
What's
you know,
first?
The first thing we've got, buddy, is something I think is very important for everyone who is either a brand new streamer or a veteran streamer. It's kind of boring and adultish, but nonetheless very important. Taxes.
Yeah.
We can't forget about our taxes.
Taxes.
There are people that are making hundreds of thousands and thousands of dollars, streaming. They got sub buttons, they got game wish, they're getting donations.
Nobody in this room, though.
Well, not yet.
Maybe
Not yet. One day.
Not
One
yet.
day.
Yet.
Not yet. But regardless, I mean, taxes are really important. It's horrible to say that, but if you mess up and you're making all this money, before you know it, you're going to be paying large penalties and interest, and no one wants to pay penalties and interest. It's something that I was kind of surprised to see, but apparently you really got to reach these certain levels before you can even care about taxes. It's got to be 200 transactions.
Okay.
It has to be at least exceed $20,000. So this kind of goes to, I guess, the top tier streamers. But it's
The
so important to know.
A-listers.
Well, it's so important to know, because before you know it, you're going to be there.
The people behind the rope when we go to the party?
Right.
Got it.
Hey, I don't know about you guys, but I was actually in the party while you guys were waiting outside the rope.
Try rub it in a little bit there.
Party that... Wait. But you were in the
Uh,
VIP area of the
yeah.
party that we weren't even supposed to be in at all.
Oh.
Well,
And I
anyways.
never went into that party or the VIP area ever. Any photos of the contrary were photoshopped.
Yeah, it was a great time. TwitchCon was awesome.
Yeah.
So Afro,
PAX
what's the
East.
deal? I mean,
Well, the main deal is it's like I said, it's sure you have to meet a certain threshold before you should even care about your taxes, but they have forms for that. There's a 1099K that you could actually use and fill out. It's for an independent contractor as well, but there
Right.
are things that are not tax deductible, like donations.
So are donations tax deductible? Black and white answer.
Well, charity donations, I guess, for the person donating, but it's a
Could
no.
be.
Could be.
If they're to a 501c3 charity, but
Exactly.
it depends on the person and their situation, right?
Exactly.
What about a donation to me, T-Clock? Like if you're in my channel right now and you hit @ donate and you click that link.
Right. hint. Hint.
No, seriously.
no, that was subtle.
So
Like a hand grenade.
Is that something that's tax deductible for, say, like my number one sub, Angry Mechanic. If he wants to give me $10 because he hit the lottery that day and he wants to share the wealth.
Let me go on the record right now. If Angry Mechanic hit the lotto and only donated $10, I would seriously drive to his house and slap him silly.
That'd be pretty upsetting. That'd be pretty
The truth is, Angry would donate a ton of it right away.
he's awesome.
Angry's never hesitated to be supportive of any of our streams. So.
But the answer is no.
What's
Not
up, Daisy
unless
Bell?
you're falling under Section 501c, and then then you should be good to go. But you still got to reach that 200 transaction threshold and at least $20,000 in donations.
Okay.
But long story short, you need to really keep track of all this stuff. If
Right,
you're getting
so-
donations, you got to keep track.
If I'm not a nonprofit organization as per the IRS, not a 501c3,
Right.
my donations that I receive, whoever's giving them to me, not tax deductible.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay, so here's another question for you. My channel, all of my donations go to my brother to deal with my nephew's cancer and everything.
Right.
If I were to exceed 2,000 or 20,000 in donations that are charitable to him, would I have to claim that?
Let me see here.
Because it's not like
He-
a charitable organization, but it's not mine. It's being given to someone else.
So it has to be reported somewhere.
Right.
Okay, I'm not an accountant.
Right.
But if you're not claiming that as your income, if that's his income and he's claiming it in some way, then it's covered. As long as the IRS knows that it's covered one place or the other. If he wants
Okay.
to make it tax deductible, then he needs to apply to the IRS to become a nonprofit. Although, even without that, if I think the number 7.5%, if the cost for care is more than 7.5% of his adjusted gross income, it's also deductible. But check with your accountant.
But there is
Okay.
there is the 1099 and the 1099 MISC.
The miscellaneous, yeah.
and that's for anything over $600 for services apparently.
Okay.
And that's for things like PayPal, anything through Etsy, eBay, etc., and even Twitch, which is why we're covering it.
I got to tell you, Twitch did an amazing job with my taxes.
How did they do that?
They had all my information when I got partnered.
Okay.
And after I got partnered, towards the end of the year, about a good 2-3 months out, right after the holiday, I was getting a message saying your tax information is available.
Interesting.
And then you get it, and it's right there. And then I gave it to my accountant, and my accountant basically said that it was royalties.
Right.
So he was able to write it off because I spent more traveling, hotels, buying tickets for events, building this. Dude, if I ever got audited, I'd be like, hey, can I show you something?
Yeah.
Let me show you how we raise money for sick kids.
Check
Have
out
a seat.
check out my VODs, bro.
Yeah, just I got
Check out my
VODs,
VODs,
I got
bro.
100 videos to show you what I've spent my money on.
VOD me, bro. VOD me.
Yeah. So, anyways, Twitch prepared it all, downloadable.
Yeah.
They even sent it in the mail.
Okay.
And I literally here. And he's like, this is really good.
Right.
The one thing I've also learned from going to different events and listening to professionals in our industry speak.
Right.
I saw Co Carnage at TwitchCon talk about it, or PAX East. No, it's TwitchCon. PAX South, actually. Basically,
many.
the one thing everybody agreed upon, try to do everything through one channel. So get everything coming in and going out through PayPal. This way, when you have to actually do your bookkeeping,
So you have a paper trail.
you got
Right.
a paper trail, and you could synchronize PayPal to Quicken. I actually do that.
Right.
So I have categories in Quicken under monthly expenses for software, subscriptions,
It's really smart.
and I'm able to go to my guy and be like, here's what I've spent money on all year.
Item-
So
Itemized
it's easy to have that all tracked, but it seems like the ultimate thing to do if you really want to take this on as a business, and I don't want to get too far into streamer recommendations, but you could set up a separate company for your streaming, get a separate bank account, separate credit card or PayPal dedicated to it, so you keep that money separate and it's very clear your business. And if you do that, I think you have a lot of leverage to say that costs to go to conferences and things like that are
Right.
business expenses, and therefore might be deductible against your profit.
So let me ask you this then. Let's say you're a streamer,
Okay.
and you've been getting a lot of donations. You're not partnered yet, or you just got partnered.
Okay.
And you have this income coming in. It's nothing crazy, but you're saving it all. You're not spending it.
Okay.
Would it be best for all your travels to then get like a corporate card and create an account?
You absolutely should set up a business if you can do it.
Right.
And it's not expensive. You can go online. I'm not endorsing it or anything, but there's LegalZoom and a whole bunch of places.
Sure.
You can set up an LLC, limits your liability. You have to register with the state, so there's some requirements in terms of filing paperwork, but it's not expensive to do, under $100 or so. You can open up a business account once you get the certificate from the state that says, I'm a business.
Okay.
And then you can get a credit card in the business's name. It's not on your social security number. You get a different tax ID number for the business. It's a separate entity.
The one thing I did too was, if you haven't done this already and you stream on any platform, for free, upgrade your PayPal account to a PayPal business account. So this way they're not showing that their donation went to Joe Smith, and your privacy is now at
Yes,
risk.
you can enable it for business. That is exactly what you should
It's
do.
free. You can do it right now, and then it says it went to T Clock. It went to DZ Live on Twitch. It went to Rochelle.
Right.
It went to Afro. That was one of the first things I did. And then what you could also do is get a free debit card with PayPal. And when you're traveling, you could use that debit card like a Visa or MasterCard.
Right.
And it comes right out of your PayPal savings, but it works just like a credit card.
Right.
I bought
Right.
drinks. I dropped $200 on drinks the second night of PAX East. I was just like, here, and I whipped
All
it out.
for me, right?
Yeah, right. You alcoholic. No, but
I'm a camel. I can take alcohol.
But that was the thing, and
No.
it's a great
not
thing.
inexpensive. Let's just go on record here. These conferences are expensive.
Damn right.
There's a reason that streamers like share rooms and stuff, because thousands of dollars, travel, hotel, getting the passes, all the money you spend when you're there on food.
Ubers.
You mean? Oh,
Oh,
fuck
God.
We spent no shit at PAX
It's
East.
a lot of money.
We spent $500
Ay, ay,
on
ay.
Uber at
Yeah.
PAX East, and we were literally just 5 minutes up the road in Copley, but because traffic was so bad and he had to get back and forth, and you got to admit, we took Uber Black everywhere. We were in a tricked out SUV.
we
everywhere.
went right up there.
Who wants
Yeah.
to be squished and sitting on top of each other's lap when we're, come on.
Well, there was this fantastic photo that you posted during one of the rides. The guy who was driving us was like, was he Russian?
It was Italian.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
then,
that's right.
and then
That's
Afro's like, oh, I lived in Italy. Yeah. And I turned to you and
It's
I
like,
said,
I know a
you're-
little German. He's
who's-
right over there.
No. Who's the basketball player from the Lakers? That's Kobe.
Yeah.
Right.
I looked at you. I go, what are you, fucking Kobe Bryant?
Yeah.
Because Kobe lived in Italy at one point.
Right.
He speaks Italian fluently.
Okay.
And then Afro's over here. Yeah, I lived in this little Italian village right over here.
Right.
And I knew this person, and like literally the guy's like, oh my god, I knew that guy.
Oh,
I'm looking at
jeez.
you. I'm like, is this really
Small
happening?
world.
Right.
We baked the bread together.
Oh my god.
But the piece I was going to talk about was we got on the highway, and this guy was going as fast as he could to get us to the destination. Car disabled, slammed on the brake so hard. We're thinking this guy is
he
like,
was gonna hit that car.
we thought he was going to hit it, but we also felt like this guy was on point with his controls. But in the back of the Uber is Afro shitting a brick.
It was bad, man.
And he posts this photo on Twitter. Go to his Twitter right now, twitter.com/attack of the Afro. Scroll down on his post, and you will see his look of terror. It's fantastic.
And it was
Gotta see it.
completely passionate and genuine.
I'm getting a question in my chat.
Okay, go ahead.
Who's the person up there in the corner? Who's the girl?
Who is this? You know what? I think she could give herself a shout out at this point because she. Rochelle, tell everybody about you.
Right.
All right, I'm Rochelle LD. I'm a streamer on Twitch. Me and a partner of mine, Ghost GT27, we promote small streamers and help them grow their community. That's me in a nutshell.
I love
She's
nuts.
also the narrator of many of DZ's viewers' dreams at night. I'm just thinking.
If you follow my
Her
channel, you
voice
hear this
follows them
voice,
to the bedroom.
Welcome
I'm just
to you.
thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole
It's a theory.
DZ.
It's unproven.
I have to say though, I was watching one of the playbacks and I noticed the other day that your welcome is perfect because I heard myself,
You know, I
hey
gapped it.
DZ, and you're like, yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you
No,
have
I
a follower.
deliberately, I did that deliberately.
Oh, you
I
did?
took
Right.
the audio file you
Right.
sent me for the thing,
Yeah.
and I added a 2-second pause, so it looks like I'm having a conversation.
So funny.
Right.
So
no, I'd be
funny.
in the middle of doing something. I'm not looking at the screen, and you'd hear DZ. I'd be like, "Yeah, what's up, Rochelle?
It
You
looks
got a
like
new
you're having
follower."
a conversation.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It is pretty funny.
Or somebody just donated. You should thank them. And I'm like, you know what, Rochelle, you're right. Hey, who donated? Oh, thanks. You know, dude. So, anyways,
it does work.
I love it.
So-
I was watching that. I about died. I was like, that is awesome.
So really quick, let's give Rochelle credit where credit is due.
Okay.
Rochelle actually owns a real recording studio.
Okay.
I love
do?
talking shop with her offline. She actually it's like a Sound City. I don't know if you ever saw the movie Sound City about the recording studio.
Yeah.
She's like that. She has a
Wow.
thing that bands actually come in, drop
outta
their
here.
tracks. She's the engineer. She showed me all these virtual tour photos. They were ridiculous.
I'm a
Sounds cool.
producer too.
And she's the real deal. She's like
insane.
a Dr. Dre kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
go that
serious.
far.
I'm serious.
You should go that far.
And like what you see with her now, what you see with her offline, it's like, hey, I'm thinking about getting this kind of microphone. Oh, well,
Right.
this microphone is blah 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 blah. So the bottom line is this: if you're a follower of Rochelle's channel, she is available for audio voiceover work. So basically, you want her to read something, she'll read it. With that said, we're gonna get into the next topic.
Wait. I have an important question.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Will you read pretty much any text
Yeah,
that's
any-
provided by
anything?
someone who subscribes to you?
If you're that top tier, I'll read anything.
Oh,
for you.
boy. Oh, boy. How about
All right.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a 2-minute break. We'll be
Just-
back with the news.
Just so we know.
Be right back.
Warning: DC Live on Twitch is intended for mature audiences only. The content you are about to see may include vulgarity and explicit conversation topics. Viewing this live programming may result in increased quality of life and extreme happiness. Viewer discretion is advised.
All right, we're back. I'm just gonna eat these Cheetos and watch some TV in the other room. Don't mind me. All right, moving on. We got a lot of stuff to cover tonight. If you're just tuning in, I'm DZ Live on Twitch. That lovely woman up there, that is Rochelle. Rochelle is one of our awesome streaming friends in the community and an amazing audio engineer. That is T-Clock
Hey, hey.
right there. He is basically the mad genius behind all this production work that you watch. There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you don't see that he's always preparing. He's got projects in the work for all of this and a lot of cool things.
We're going to
that come
take it to the next level.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Can't get into detail. We've codenamed it Voldemort because it is the thing we don't talk
Voldemort.
about. Voldemort.
There's a T at the end there.
And over there, that crazy guy over there is our newsman himself from GamerBuzz. That is Attack of the Afro.
What's up, y'all?
everybody.
What's up, y'all?
That is Attack of the Afro. Everybody's clapping.
Golf clap, golf clap.
Hey, by the way, I rebuilt the machine. I don't have the soundboard tonight. My bad. I did not.
Son of beach.
Yeah, I did not.
All right,
have
so
it
we're
ready.
going to all have to just do our own sound effects.
Yeah. Hey, Ma!
Oh my
By
god.
the way,
What's the meatloaf?
yeah. I need someone to start a counter in one of the chats how many times I correct DZ. I have this terrible habit. I'm such a douche. Every time he says something wrong, I correct him. I just did it with his pronunciation on Voldemort. Somebody...
That's
Track
where I
that.
know him from. He's an
asshole.
asshole.
Yeah. I am an asshole. In fact, I worked for a certain place where being an asshole was a beautiful thing.
I got a donation, $5. Thank you.
DZ, you have a new donation.
All right.
Wow. Real time, bitches.
Oh boy, the donations are acting stupid again. I gotta.
Oh,
turn
is
this
that what
off.
that is?
All right, let's get to Afro. You got new news?
I do.
All right, let's go to Afro, everybody.
All right.
So we've seen some pretty crazy things going on with, I guess, gender in America. You could say there's been a lot of things going on.
It feels like America's finally
controversy.
catching up with the rest of the world.
Yeah, man, a lot of controversy.
Yeah.
I mean, even the Philippines, I think, has like the first openly transgendered individual in office, and like an elected office right now.
Are we still paying attention to people's sexuality?
I mean, I think it's kind of
Who freaking
ridiculous that
cares
it's even
anymore? Yeah,
a
it's-
topic.
it's- all right.
Honestly, man, I don't care what you are as long as you're a good person. But I
Yeah.
guess we're catching
How about we
up.
talk about whether you're qualified for the job rather than
Right.
what you like to do in your bedroom?
Right. It's the
Yeah,
same thing
sorry.
as race, man.
Segue. Go ahead.
honestly. But you're right, dude. We could segue on that for years because it's kind of ridiculous that it's even
It's
news,
2016.
but
Get over it.
It is what it is. But it's starting to seep
Get
into the
I
game.
agree.
over it.
Right.
Get over it. All right. Go ahead.
But it's starting to seep into gaming. And
Good.
one of the first things we're seeing is, a humongous simulation game that's been around for years and years of The Sims.
So The Sims has always been at the forefront. If
Mm-hmm.
my recollection is right, they had options for same-sex marriage in
Yeah.
the game pretty much before anything else I can recall.
They had options for it. You could just do it. You could have male, but the thing is they didn't. They had a label on it. Which
Could
was
you
a
have
concern.
polygamy? Could you have like 3 really hot chicks living together?
You could.
Wow.
But there'd be a cat fight, and there'd be clouds and exclamation points, and them speaking all Simish. But it could happen.
So hold on.
Only one
hold
weekend
on.
of the month, right?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. So Rochelle, do you play The Sims?
Sorry.
I've played it once, but I get really bored.
Oh,
Did you
gotta
get
make it
married in The
fun.
Sims?
No, I didn't make it that far because I got really bored.
The best thing to do in The Sims, I've been doing it since I was a little kid. It's horrible, but I'll tell you quick and we'll get back on topic. What I usually do is I don't build a house. I don't care about houses, okay? I get a humongous garden created. Basically, The Shining, I recreate on a humongous lot. I'll do a huge maze garden, and I'll put food in the middle, and I'll get all 4 Sims on the outside of the property, and it's like a Hunger Games style. Who can get...
You go Hunger
God.
Games. That's pretty cool. I like that.
You're a dick.
pretty bad. Or then what I'll do is
Asshole number 1, asshole number 2.
or I'll put a pool in there, and I'll let them jump in the pool and take the ladder away.
Oh, I got to tell you right now, if we're talking about dick moves, I found
is
the
a dick
biggest
move.
troll dick move in
boy.
Overwatch.
Oh,
I
what is
think,
that?
I don't know if you sent it to me. Kudos to you if you're the one who sent it to me. T-Clock, who's the character who creates the portal in Simbi?
It's not Mercy. No.
It's not Mercy.
It's net.
Symmetra.
Symmetra. Thank you.
You
Yeah.
have a caller on the line.
Oh, we got a caller. Hold on.
I love callers.
Yeah, like that how
DC,
Rochelle.
You have a caller on the line.
Rochelle's talking to us. Caller, you're on the line. Who's this? Where you calling from?
Hi. Do you guys have any toilet paper?
Yes, we do.
Toilet paper. I need some right now.
All right.
Well, I'm just asking you to bring some over. Well,
Get the TP right now.
This person sounds.
You sound.
Oh, Lord, I am so sorry. It's just I haven't spoken to anyone in such a long time.
Oh, man.
Stay on the line with me. I don't want to lose anyone.
What basement are
Ever
you
since my
calling us
cousin
from right now?
passed away, it's just so hard.
Somebody
That's
get
awesome.
this woman some toilet paper.
Oh, no.
Take this.
Oh my god. I'll get her
Jamie.
2-ply.
Some cats too.
Oh my god, that's awesome. All right, so
Oh my god.
all right, so right click,
Ay, 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 what was
rename, troll caller.
Hey,
there we go.
let's lock
Maybe this
those
is a good time
trolls.
to mention the controls that you might happen to
Yeah,
have.
so if you call in, you can't call from an anonymous number or
Yeah.
a spoof phone number. We actually have a pretty good phone system in here, and we've actually called people back, and their parents have kind of flipped out on them.
Right, we can't show your number on the air. There are
We can't-
rules.
the rules are with Twitch. You cannot say the person's real name. You cannot say their email. You can't say their address, and you can't say their phone number. But sure as shit, you call in and you crank and you do something really bad.
We can call you
you
back.
right back.
Sure.
All right. So Symmetrica.
And we will.
Symmetra.
Symmetra, yep.
So I saw this and I was like, this can't be real. And I was playing Overwatch offline today. And I had these guys on voice over IP. They were like, you suck. You're horrible.
Yeah.
You are the worst. You're bringing down our KDA. So you know what I did? I created a portal with Symmetra. And then I went to a balcony, like a ledge looking over everything. And I made the output of the portal. So when you go through the portal, it throws you off the ledge.
Oh, that's funny.
So
cool.
I'm literally just sitting there, and I'm like, well, I'm not streaming this, so I'm not breaking any rules.
Right,
and I'm just watching. Whee! Oh, motherfucker! Oh shit! What? This guy's a dick. What? DC, I'm gonna follow you on Twitch. You're an asshole. And they're falling off the. Symmetra's really funny to troll people with. Just
That's
saying.
excellent.
That is awesome.
Just
That's awesome.
saying.
That
All
is
right,
awesome.
so
So hold on. Sir Breezy said we should have told her that there were leaves outside.
That's pretty crispy of you.
Wow.
all right, Fro, where were we?
So we were talking about gender barriers in The Sims.
Right.
And really what they did is it's like you mentioned, yes, you were allowed to have, I guess, same-sex relationships, marriages, whatever you want to call it. But now what they've done is they removed the barriers, meaning that you're not going to see any symbols. There's no symbols for male, female.
Okay.
You could switch genders, during the actual game itself, which is it's pretty cool, man. That,
So you could be pre-op and then
yeah,
post-op.
you definitely could. You definitely
right.
could. And I think that's
Giggity.
right. I mean, the main thing that caused the main thing that caused
You know that reference. You know that reference.
the main thing that caused it was a lot of mods that the user community was actually creating to make this a reality.
Oh, so they were doing it out there, and they
Right.
said, you know what? We might as well just own it.
right.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Lead by
officially-
example. Move,
Right.
follow, or get the hell out of the way.
I heard that this also translates over to the clothing that you wear.
Right.
Like before, there were male-specific outfits, like a pantsuit that was like a sharp suit. Now, if you want to wear that suit and you happen to be a girl, doesn't matter.
If
Hey,
I want
listen.
to wear heels, I could wear heels in The Sims now.
Right. If
Whatever.
you're a dude and you
Oh,
want to wear
DC.
heels.
You have a new subscriber.
Hello.
War
You
Room
have a new
Cult
subscriber.
Gaming subscribed.
Hey, man.
Rochelle, his overlay is hitting you in the face.
Oh,
I-
how rude.
yeah,
Kind of
that's-
whacking you.
How rude.
Sinister, thank you so much for subscribing. You will not be disappointed.
Thanks for the sub, man. Sub hype.
Sub hype.
You getting
Some
that
love
chat.
in the channel, guys.
So I do have a question though. If there are no gender barriers, can you have, say, a girlfriend and a boyfriend in the game?
That
Like,
I'm not.
I don't see
At
why
the
not.
same time,
sure.
I know you can one in serially,
Right.
like one and then the other,
Right.
but in parallel, I don't know.
I mean,
I
I'm
think
sure Max is
I think you
confirming
can only
that.
have one spouse at a time.
Right.
I'd like to see The Sims come out with like an Amish simulator environment. like
No,
there's
no, you don't mean Amish. I know
no,
what you mean.
No, I'm serious. Like
You
no
mean like-
technology.
Oh, okay. You did
Like
mean Amish.
like you got to build a butter turner and
Churner.
It's,
Number two.
That's
Number
three.
two every
Ah, there it is.
Three? What did I?
That's
What did I grade
three.
you on?
you made
We
a
should- we
you
should
made
have
a
a
remark
correct
under your
counter.
breath when you were setting up the RMTP.
I did.
I was like,
It's awesome.
what he lacks in personality, he makes up in knowledge, and yeah. So
I actually love this man as my brother. I mean, you spoke at several special events in my life, right?
holy shit! I completely forgot to tell you guys. I'm speaking at TwitchCon.
Oh, are you?
I thought you were going to tell me the operations was scheduled. You'll be post up soon.
Congratulations,
And you are not the
Easy.
father.
Ah, thank God I'm not the
I completely
father.
forgot about this.
That's awesome, man.
Ferris submitted a
Congrats.
panel on mobile gaming with Twitch. You know, like basically the best practices for mobile gaming on Twitch. And he got approved. And
Beautiful.
He called me immediately. Ferris was like, "Yo, dude, you're speaking on stage.
That's
You
awesome.
better
I
fucking
was
run
sitting
this."
next to Noob when DJ Wheat was talking over at PAX East, and he said you should submit. I'm so thrilled that Ferris
really
did
cool,
that.
man.
That's
Yeah,
great, man.
Ferris.
That's
So,
really cool.
so tell me again the topic. What's going to be the topic? Do you
Best
know?
practices for mobile broadcasting.
Beautiful.
Very, dude, you're
So
at the
how do you-
forefront of that
How
stuff.
do you hook
You are.
this up so you can stream it?
And how do you
basically?
keep your neck from doing this?
Well, I got a quick answer for that. If you stream a mobile game where you got to be looking down at the phone, you don't
Right.
want people to see the top
DC,
here. Yeah.
you have a caller on the line.
Oh, we got a caller. Caller, hold on.
DC.
I'm trying to answer the phone, Rochelle.
Relax, Michelle. Relax.
Chill, girl. Without
Caller,
that
you're on the
serious.
air. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, hello.
Yo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to know who this is.
I did not hang up on him.
Excuse me.
It was a ring and ditch.
I
Oh,
want to know.
jeez.
I want to know who this is. We'll call back and you can figure out who this is.
Yeah,
Right.
call that
Anyways,
caller.
Should we call him back and ask what their name is? No, don't do that.
I wanna send him a pizza.
Oh, no.
Call him back and be like, "Who is this?"
Yeah, hi. You've just won a pizza. Not free, but you've won a pizza. What? You're vegan? Great. Meat lovers on its way.
What's the guy's name on Z100 in the morning? This is Mr. Michael Oppenheimer.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so really quick, I got to give a shout out to
God.
Krondor. You guys probably don't know who he is. He was a Vainglory streamer. Stopped streaming about a year ago. He still pops up. I saw him today in my chat. Actually, great guy. He basically said, why the hell does everybody have a camera here so you see
Right.
the top of their head?
Stupid.
He goes, I got a great idea. Wherever you're going to put your phone, take your webcam and face it up from the phone.
Sure.
So when you would watch him stream, you're still looking at his face.
Uh-huh.
There you go. Great job. That's the Krondor.
Just
give it
not
to
too far
really
down.
good-
You don't
that's a
want to
really
look
good
at
tip.
nostril hair. That's
It's a
not
really-
good.
It's
Yeah.
a really good tip.
Or chins.
All right.
So
moving
yeah,
on.
long story
Oh,
short,
sorry, my bad.
basically Max has got involved with GLAAD to just get rid of those gender symbols, and
And this is live now.
that actually was not covered yet. I don't know if that's specifically live. It might be for the next iteration, or it's going to be a global update for all the things that allow for global.
Yeah, I heard they're
updates.
going to work with the lesbian, gay, bisexual,
Yeah,
and transgender
yeah.
advocacy group GLAAD and work that out.
Yeah,
Okay.
700 pieces of content that were kind of gender focused will now be
Wow,
used by both.
that's not a
which is
small
pretty
thing.
cool. Yeah.
Think about this, people. Just think about it. We just see it as an update that gets downloaded in a few minutes, depending upon your bandwidth. But the reality is, 700 pieces of content. There's real money being spent to provide content to you.
Yes, sir.
That's contemporary and can fit pretty much anybody's orientation.
I am
It's
not being
impressive.
funny. Do you know how many people download the Rainbow Unicorn add-on for Blizzard's Heroes of the Storm? Not being funny.
Wow.
So you could go around on a Rainbow Unicorn and shoot rainbows at while you're
Right.
playing.
I don't know, but I feel this sudden urge to go download it. Just sounds fantastic.
Fantastic.
Fan.
All right, guys. Afro, we moving on?
We surely are. We
All
surely
right,
are.
let's do this. Next topic. Be right back. Everybody, Attack of the Afro. What you got for us?
Well, the next thing, I'm not excited about this, but I know a lot of people are. I think you're going to be. It's related to gaming and movies. I always hear both of you guys talking back.
We
and
do
forth
talk a lot about
like,
it. In
a
fact,
lot.
my chat, my mod, 16 Keith, was asking if we could talk about movies a little bit. So this is very topical.
I think it's a great topic.
Perfect.
right.
I mean, the thing that we're seeing here is with Mirror's Edge. I'm a humongous fan of Mirror's Edge. When it first came out, I was like addicted to the game. But now they're gonna do a TV series. Like I get movies.
They're going to do a TV series based on Mirror's
based
Edge.
on the actual
based on the video game.
based on the actual universe, and they're going to have all the lore and all that stuff from the first games, and they're going to keep it going. I get it if we're going to do movies, but a series, I just feel like they're not going to push enough money to back it to make it quality. But I
am not a fan of taking video games and turning them into movies. But I gotta admit, if you haven't seen it yet, watch the trailer for Assassin's Creed with Michael Fassbender.
I hear that
Yeah.
looks sharp.
Oh,
it does look really good.
yeah, it's gonna be great.
Oh my god.
So that one I am excited about.
Right.
One of the challenges for TV, you create a lot of content.
Yeah.
A lot of content. Compare like a movie's 2 hours. You look at like a season of like The Flash or Arrow or something like that, and each one of those is what 40-ish minutes. Take out the commercials or whatever. That's a lot of content, a lot of special effects, and they don't have the budgets that the movie studios
Right.
do. And sometimes when you take a video game and you try to transition it, you really need the CGI. You really need the special effects because otherwise that feeling is not there.
Right, but the money is serious, man. The money that's being made, like, we have a quick list here. So Prince of Persia, 336 million in the box office. That was back in 2010.
It made that much? I
That's
thought it.
man.
I thought it.
The
fell on its head.
production was 200 million, but 336, but it got a 36% Rotten Tomato rating, so which isn't the greatest. But it didn't get what Silent Hill Revelation 3D got, which is a 5%.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
well, let's do a round table really quick. Favorite video game to movie or movie to video game adaptation?
I'd like to go
Ooh.
first. I'm gonna have to just go with Super Mario Brothers because it was super corny, like the original.
Are you talking about
Like
the
with
movie
Zombo.
with Bob Costas?
yeah.
Terrible.
Zombo and everything. It was horrible.
Get out of my
but
house.
I liked it.
Get
I
out.
thought it was
You're
funny.
not part of this party
Get
anymore. Get
out.
I
out
was
of
a
here.
kid,
Get
and
out.
that blew my mind.
You had a
when I
horrible
came out.
childhood then.
I know. I was sheltered, man. I was sheltered. I barely got to play Street Fighter. It was horrible.
What do you think the worst adaptation was?
It's hard for me because
Blood
I
Rain.
didn't even see that. Didn't even see it.
I'm just gonna go. Right.
Well,
No,
I
no,
was
wait.
gonna go to you next.
Blood Rain 2. Because it wasn't
It was
bad
a
enough the
two?
first
Well,
time.
it's like golf movies. Best golf movie ever made.
DC,
Yep.
you have a caller on the
Hold
line.
on, Rochelle. Quit interrupting us, damn it.
Wait, real golf or
Easy.
spoof golf?
Caller, you're on the line.
Let's
Who's
see.
this? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Bradley from Sports Limited. I was wondering if you'd like to buy a magazine subscription.
Yes, you could bill it to your mom's box. All right.
That was great.
Man. Alrighty then. What's up, Mithril Shield?
And block.
Interesting.
Doing, man. Okay.
Interesting.
All right. So, best golf movie ever.
Caddyshack?
Worst golf movie ever.
Caddyshack 2?
Oh, jeez.
Call, you're on the air.
No,
Who's this?
just
Where you
kidding.
calling
That was
from?
a great movie.
This is Phoenix. I'm just calling from Ohio.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Phoenix.
What's up, Phoenix?
You were talking about like the movies and the adaptations. I mean, you kind of left out the World of Warcraft one.
Right.
The one that's
It's
about to
coming up.
open, right?
It's coming up.
Yeah.
It's coming up.
Now,
Does anybody know the early previews, what it looks like? The graphics look pretty
well,
solid.
my question is it the World of Warcraft storyline or is it the Warcraft storyline?
From what I've
No,
read,
I'm serious. Are we talking about just orcs versus humans?
From what I read,
or
it's both.
Or are we talking about orcs versus humans, Arthas, you know, like all the crazy shit going
What?
Right.
What you want?
Oh, you poke me.
Stop poking me!
Rochelle, you ever play Warcraft?
I played it for
Seems like
an
it's gonna be
hour.
like the orcs and humans are. I mean, I've only seen a couple of the previews.
Right. The
I mean,
trailer is
yeah.
definitely orcs and humans.
Right.
Something's happening in the orcs world, and there's a big war happening. That much is obvious, but I don't know the answer to your question. I'm so sorry.
I'll have more information as an answer to that maybe after this broadcast.
But what I do know is it's currently previewing at around 21% on Rotten Tomatoes.
And T-Clock, for the non-Rotten Tomato people, that's bad.
Right.
Now, it did release ahead of time in Japan, right? They did it
I
last
didn't
week.
know that.
I think last week, right?
Yeah,
Afro, help me up.
So
That's definitely confirmed.
And
right, this is a
I
very
don't know exactly
global
what the date
world
was,
we've
but it's
got going
definitely
on.
confirmed.
Stuff is released in all different places before we see it.
Well, it's like Captain America: Civil War. It came out 2 weeks ahead of the U.S. in the box office.
Civil War or the? Oh wow.
Yeah,
really?
Civil War came out 2 weeks before U.S.
Wow.
Huh.
That's how I knew Ant-Man was.
Yeah, and you didn't ruin that for me at all.
Dude, you know how I found out Ant-Man was gonna go Giant Man in this movie? And you know what? I don't care about spoilers right now. The movie's been out for a month. Go screw if you got a problem with that. Who makes the figurines?
Those pop figures.
Pop figures.
Yep.
So Pop Figures, to be funny, made 2 identical Ant-Man ones, and they called one Ant-Man and one Giant Man.
No.
I mean, we all know from the comics that he has
Oh.
various sizes and sometimes personalities
Right.
Yep.
that go with them. But just so people understand, you asked me to initiate people. Rotten Tomatoes is a site that we have become fond of over the years. And they rate movies on a scale of 1 to 10, which is translated to 1 to 100%, right?
Yep.
Okay, so if it's 100%, everybody loves it. And these are the critics' reviews, but they also show you moviegoers' reviews.
Right.
Anything above 60% is considered fresh. Anything below is a splat, like a Rotten Tomato.
Right.
If it's above 75% for a consistent period of time, it's certified fresh, right? So you can generally expect anything that's certified fresh is going to be a solid movie.
Okay.
And if it's above 80%, you're going to have a good time.
Interesting. Tron Legacy actually got 51%.
Right.
Yeah, let me tell you our Tron Legacy story really
dear.
quick. Him and I were nerding out about this movie
Right.
For a long time.
for a long time.
I
I
grew up
can't
on
get into
Tron,
and
okay?
and you know we both like Daft Punk and they did the score
Right.
and we're like this movie's gonna be fucking awesome.
We could not wait.
Our buddy shows up. We're in the front of a movie theater
Yep.
at premiere weekend.
In 3D.
Our buddy our buddy
glasses.
Manny went out and got drunk, and then he realized we were at the movies. So 20 minutes into the movie, he just walks in. Hey! Hey, you guys in here?
Oh
I
my
know you're in
God.
here. Where are you? Oh, shit, I'm drunk.
Oh, my
He
God.
proceeded
And
to
he-
basically make
there
every
you are.
stereotype
Can't
true.
miss you, you bald fuck.
That's horrible.
and then like he
We
wasn't-
say with
he wasn't
love
the
'cause he's not here,
He
but-
wasn't the token black guy in the movie there. He was the
Right.
token drunk black guy.
Oh,
He
it's even
like
worse.
He's like, oh shit, no, did you see that? Did you see that? We
2
need-
strikes.
He's
away.
behind you! Seriously,
So
every
he
stereotype
single-handedly-
literally happened, and yeah.
He single-handedly
Ruined
ruined Tron Legacy,
sucks.
and not for us,
He
but
ruined
for
it. He ruined
60
it.
people.
Right. Right.
He
That's
pop-
funny.
and then halfway into the movie, what does he do? He passes out.
Ugh.
Just
He
gone.
sobered up enough to apologize out loud to everybody, and then he passed out.
And then he passes out in the middle of the movie there.
All right.
Ay,
So to take it
ay.
back to Rotten Tomatoes, just to calibrate people, we mentioned Civil War, Captain America: Civil War. Good movie. We all agree.
Thumbs up.
I haven't had a chance.
It was good.
Okay.
Really quick, Spider-Man or Ant-Man? I say Ant-Man stole the movie, not Spider-Man.
I gotta tell you, Black Panther killed in that movie.
Why do you dress as a kitty cat?
I don't know.
Hold on, we got to call
you do it.
Caller, who's this? Where are you calling from? Caller.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Silence is not bliss. You know what,
Yeah,
KB's got?
who's this?
You're calling us.
What? This is the third time you call me. Why do you call me so much?
They've
Caller,
got
you're on the line. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
Hi.
Hi.
It's the Kitty Costa.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Nothing. It's just, no. But we're thinking of a going movie.
All right. So what's the worst movie to game adaptation you've seen?
I don't even know, but I would have to say The Hobbit.
The Hobbit.
Oh, it is an
The
adaptation.
Hobbit. Okay, so the movie
The
came out
Hobbit's
and the video game
not
sucked.
in the category we're thinking about. We're thinking about Double Dragon category.
Yeah.
We're thinking about
I definitely
DOA Dead or
know.
Alive category.
Mortal
Thank
Kombat.
you, KB.
Done.
Mortal Kombat.
But then
Or how about War Room has got to go in? Doom. Did you see the Doom?
Okay, let's go on record right now. They actually took the last 10 minutes of that movie and made it a first-person shooter.
That was better.
They tried to do something Hollywood never did before, and they did an okay job.
That was the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now, the funny thing... Oh, and the twist at the end. You thought The Rock was going to be the hero guy towards the end. He was
Yeah.
going to get juiced up, and you'd watch it from The Rock's eyes.
It's always,
alert.
It's
Spoiler
always
alert.
good to do the twist.
It's a 10-year-old movie!
I know. You never
But-
know. You never know. You never
Yeah,
know.
right?
Go there?
Hey,
Check in the chat.
Hey,
Let's
hold
see how
on.
many
Are we
people have
allowed
actually
to
seen
talk
it.
about Titanic?
What happens at the end?
Oh, fuck off. No, but seriously,
the iceberg wins.
but instead it was Keith Urban.
Yes, it was.
Keith, friggin'
Urbane,
Bone,
yeah.
Urbane. It was 4.
That's number 4.
It was Keith Urbane.
That one I did on purpose.
and from Star Trek and Dread, and you're watching it from his eyes. And he was young in that movie. He was in his early 20s, I think.
You know, I went and looked on IMDb at how many movies he's done. I'm like, oh, that was him? Oh, that was him too? He's been in a lot of
Dread,
stuff.
he never shows his face.
He's been in a lot of stuff, and you don't even realize it. You don't even realize it. Mithril Shield in my chat is saying he thinks the Warcraft movie is pre-Warcraft 3. That's his theory.
All right, so then Arthas doesn't come into play then.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
All right, so calibration.
Well, hold on, Rochelle's.
Oh, go ahead,
Yeah,
Rochelle.
and Phoenix said his call got dropped, but he really wanted you guys to know that the worst adaptation was Resident Evil. Because that had absolutely nothing to do with the games.
I could see that.
All right, hold on.
Well,
He has a
the
point.
first
Caller,
one was
caller
better
on the
than
air. Hold
next
on.
one.
Go ahead, T-Clock. Go ahead.
We're going to talk about.
Yeah, I just want to
What's going
acknowledge.
on, people?
Who's this?
This is Cleveland Brown speaking.
Sinister.
Cleveland Brown.
Cleveland Brown.
Yes, this is Cleveland.
What's up,
I
Sinister?
have a comment for a War Room Cult Gaming's comment. Doom was awesomely hateful until that third person part. But here's my opinion about one good song or movie that's out. And it is not really a video game, but I say Hardcore Henry is going to look awesome as a video
We're
game.
just talking about that.
You know, I went with my friend. I went with Peter
Right.
to go see Hardcore Henry.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the problem. Hardcore Henry is a great movie, but you need to see it on a projection screen with a high-quality frame rate. If you go to watch it, so you start to get, not motion sickness, you get kind of like a shakiness from it. If you're watching it on a 60 frames per second or higher projector, then it's smooth and the action's like really cool.
So we need to screen it at my house.
We have to watch it at your house. Is where I'm going with this.
In case any of you doesn't
Now-
know,
Now, I
135
agree.
inch
Now, I'm
front
just
screen at
speaking
my
as
house.
myself to Senator Jones now. Now, I agree with everything that you're saying, but this is also this is strictly to everyone that is in this stream, including Rochelle, who is awesome.
Yeah.
DZ,
I love
what
you,
you
Sam.
do as a streamer and the knowledge that you're portraying to all young streamers and legendary streamers in the future, you are Rochelle, who is awesome.
Yeah.
DZ,
I love
what
you,
you
Sam.
do as a streamer and the knowledge that you're portraying to all young streamers and legendary streamers in the future, you are awesome as shit, bro.
I'm gonna put you on hold, and I'm gonna play the trombone
I was
because
just-
if
I-
you
Yes.
be right back.
I
Be
just
right
screwed
back.
up my trombones in chat, man.
You
I
know,
just
I'm gonna
screwed
play
them
the trombone for this guy. Sinister, you are officially on the phone list. You call in, it's gonna say Sinister is calling on the screen. That is it. I love this guy. I want to buy him a pizza and give him a hand job.
Sinister is actually
that order?
born in games,
No,
but-
not in that order. Everybody,
Sinister.
pay up the trombone for the chat for Sinister.
We love you, Sin. Hey, you have it now too that you're a subscriber. So post those.
All right, Sinister. Thank you for the compliments. They will get you everywhere. Sinister,
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Sinister, how long? Now, I think I've acquired you as a viewer through Rochelle.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you a little one-on-one time right now with Rochelle if you want to tell her how great she is. And
Oh, see, Rochelle, she already knows how I feel. She's awesome as shit. She has always been supporting me like everyone else in Ghost GT 27. They're a nice, they're really cool. They're speechless down there. But Rochelle, thank you so very much. And when you get partnered, the voice will be there.
I made a deal with Sinister that when I get
That's all I had to
partnered.
say. I just wanted to put my 2 cents in. You all have a good one. I'm going to keep watching, all right?
all right, good night,
See you
Sinister.
later, War.
I like his Cleveland Brown.
I made a deal with him that when I get partnered,
Uh-huh.
he's gonna do my my subscription notification as Sinister Jones and not as War Room Cult Gaming. So he's gonna do it in this like really deep, creepy, scary voice. And
Oh boy. Oh wait, so Sinister is War Room Cult Gaming?
yes,
All right, I gotta update the.
Awesome.
Next time he
the,
does a
uh,
Cleveland Brown, though, ask him what's a Cleveland thing. Ask him how his foot odor is.
Oh God! Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, that's nasty.
That's nasty.
Hey, Daddy! Hey, Daddy! Here's your shoes, Daddy!
on the subject of War Room.
His son
in Cleveland
looked
Brown.
like a black version of me as a kid. I'm just going on record right now. I was the fattest little kid you've ever seen.
little belly sticking out.
Hey, Daddy! Look at this! I found a quarter in my belly button.
I love that character though because they bust out and do the twist all the time, like that rapping episode.
Yeah.
Where he's like, and then he just goes into
And he's
he
tearing
just
it up.
destroys the other guy, and you're like, I did not expect that.
Why does Hollywood keep turning video games into movies? Is our segment right now for tonight's show.
Right.
I'm gonna go on record and say the worst movie to video game scenario, which has really aggravated the shit out of me. Transformers.
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah,
huge
gosh.
Transformers fan.
Me too.
I can confirm this. We have a lot of very
I got-
expensive figures. and
Each figure's like $300 over there.
I've
look
got,
OG
I got
too,
my
man.
originals.
Yep.
I got still some of the packages.
That's awesome.
Here's why. When you play these Transformer games, usually it's because a movie's coming out around the same time,
Right.
Yeah.
and they don't have the script to the movie when they're making the game,
Right.
so they kind of make them similar. Like, you're on Cybertron. Well, the movie takes place for a few minutes in Cybertron. Bumblebee's in it. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. But very disappointing. The only Transformers game so far I've really enjoyed was the last Button Masher one. I forgot. Devastation.
Okay,
It was
yeah,
a
yeah,
cell-shaded
yeah,
one,
yeah.
but that is just so hard to follow because
I
it's
had
so
that one on
fast.
PS4.
But yeah, I like that. But
War Room.
Transformers, movie to game. No, so we did game to movie. No, that was movie to game. Game to movie. Oh, that's a tough one. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say Resident Evil. I'm not gonna say Silent Hill because they tried.
They tried.
They tried.
And actually, there's
Like-
some things from Silent Hill that carried. Like
Yeah,
that Pyramid Head dude.
Oh, dude, he's awesome. I'm
had
not going to say
nightmares.
that, but I know it's going to hit me in like 2 minutes. One that I hated, but that's mine. Rochelle, what do you think? Worst game to movie, movie to game?
I think the best game to movies that I ever liked was the Tomb Raiders. Those were really good. Of course, those are a lot older, but I mean, I remember as a kid playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like the games, and the movies sucked.
Yeah.
It was so horrible.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Go Ninja!
Yeah, right? It was
Go,
freaking
go,
horrible.
go.
The Street Fighter movies were freaking horrible.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And the Tekken movie was freaking horrible.
Oh God.
Never watched the Tekken. What's
Don't-
Soul Calibur? I saw the
forgot
movie
about
version of that.
They made a movie
Yeah.
out of
Which
that?
one's the one that has the wrestling father? It looks like Hulk Hogan, and the daughter plays in the game too.
I think that's the Tekken one she's talking
No, that's not
about.
Tekken. That's
I don't know.
I think it's
I'm
Soul
not following
Calibur. That was the worst one. That went right to Amazon.
Sounds
No,
terrible.
Netflix. So that was my worst.
So what do you guys think about the games? It's not really like, remember that movie Pixels that came out in July last year?
Yeah.
Pixels.
That did
Yeah.
very well. It didn't do as well in terms of the ratings, but I mean, they only spent $88 million and they made over close to $250,000.
War Room says in the chat it was DOA. Thank you, War Room.
DOA.
Phoenix said that too.
Phoenix.
Yeah, so DOA came up a little bit earlier. That one was terrible. Although Steve's sister. Steve's sister looked pretty good in that. The Aoki girl.
Oh yeah.
All those little spins and the little
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like softcore. It's not really a movie.
That's not at
But
that
then
point.
again, let's be honest. That's what the game is too.
So what do you guys
Oh,
think
yeah.
about
There's a
recent
lot of
ones?
things that jiggle in that movie that game physics. All right, go ahead.
I was saying, what do you guys think about the recent ones that are coming out this year? Ratchet and Clank and the Angry Birds movie.
Well, first off, Ratchet and Clank, they re-released the game. It's it's a redo. It's an enhanced
I
version.
saw
right?
Rotato playing.
Yeah, I literally just watched him full screen and he played right through it. Looks really cool. Great job. I'm gonna watch Ratchet and Clank soon with my kids.
Right.
And thumbs up on that one. What was the other one?
The
It's
Angry
a
Birds
movie now too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angry Birds, No Way in Hell, and that got T-Clock. How are we looking on Rotten Tomatoes with that?
I will check that.
good.
I will
It
check
got
that.
it got bad reviews.
I mean, I'm seeing something now,
43%.
it's 43%.
43%.
That's actually not.
It made
that
18.8
bad.
million last weekend.
It's just I get this vibe from Rovio where like they got it right, and then they're just gonna milk the shit out of it until this
Right.
thing gets sold off to somebody
Come
else.
on,
Or
that
just-
thing is a little very basic mobile app. You knew this movie was
DZ,
mail.
you have a new follower.
Torok, same for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. So Warcraft is at 21%. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles out of the shell, 36%. And then to calibrate,
DZ, you have a new follower.
Rochelle, will you shut up, please?
You're persistent. You are persistent.
Thanks,
Sorry,
man.
I just posted your link in my chat, so everybody's following you now.
Aw.
and you spell T-clock T-E. No. So the other
Here,
end of
I
the
can post
spectrum.
that one too.
The other end of the spectrum, Civil War, 90% certified fresh, right? You're going to see Civil War, you're going to have a good time. Almost anybody's going to enjoy it. You go to see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, if you're a diehard fan, you're either going to love it or hate it. But most people, not going to have a good time. And let's be honest, the movies have become very expensive.
$80 to take 3 kids to the movies, and
You don't just
Yeah.
buy tickets anymore, which are $10, $12, $13.
no, you got to drop $30 on food. And I mean, T-Clock and I have been a handful of movies. We just saw, what did we see? Thank you, Audi of Fairfield. What did we see? We saw Civil War.
We saw Civil War, man.
So-
a day before the rest of the world saw Civil War.
Audi,
Oh, yeah.
Audi Compton.
We
Audi,
were-
the
we
car
were-
company.
We were
Wow.
guests of Audi.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Here you go.
If you need a car in the Fairfield County metro area,
Audi of
please,
Fairfield.
Audi of Fairfield.
And there are
Thank you very much.
110 followers on Twitter.
Ballin'! We both retweeted and it went out to like 30 or 40,000 people.
and then Noob came in and he tweeted.
Oh,
out
he
the
has another
30,000.
30 himself.
I should have threw it my way. I would have definitely throw a retweet on that.
No, they hooked
Yeah,
us
it's
up.
not like
That's
you.
awesome, though,
But
man.
to
That's
your
awesome.
point,
They took good care of us.
to
But it's
your point,
expensive.
Right.
we actually divide and conquer when we go to the movies. So
Yeah, you
like,
have
I'll be
to.
like, I got the tickets. He's like, all right, I got all the junk food.
Right.
And he's sitting over here. Please don't buy food. Please don't buy food. This fat fuck. I always get stuck paying for his candy. For the record, if you ever go to the movies with T-Clock, he loves Goobers. That's the one thing. Goobers and a bottle of water. That is it. He is the best date for the movies. Goobers and a bottle of water.
I'm
That's
predictable.
awesome.
Yeah.
I know what I
being
like.
predictable.
I know what I like.
Sometimes he feels like a nut. Sometimes he doesn't.
Hey.
Hey.
If it's a chocolate covered nut, I usually feel like it.
Forget about it.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah.
So look, if you don't know and you want to check out a movie because you want to be careful how you spend your money, we're fans of RottenTomatoes.com. They've been by and large accurate for me. So give it a shot.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Rotten Tomatoes.
No,
Where
come
TZ
on.
Live and T-Clock
Follow
and
us.
Rochelle are
Sponsor us.
60% fresh
Send
certified.
us a bumper, a little B-reel material. We'll roll it.
hook it up.
Oh, absolutely.
No, seriously, we go by this. If it's crappy here,
DZ, You have a caller on the line.
Oh, we got a caller.
Hello.
Shh, don't
Caller
say
on
it
the
again,
air. Who's
Rochelle.
this? Who's calling?
Hello,
Hey, who's this?
this is James.
James, what's up, buddy?
I would like to talk about what's going on with. I mean, you guys are talking about the movies and turning into games. I've been playing games, the swap game like Cookie Crush and Candy Crush, and like I was playing this new game from The Wizard of Oz. It's awesome. You guys don't talk about those type of games.
James, hold on.
I heard
Hold
about
on.
this.
I was just getting educated on this game before we went live by Attack of the Afro. His girlfriend is addicted to this game right now. I'm not
So
being
am I.
funny right now.
Wizard
You know
of
what's funny,
Oz. Tell us
DZ?
about this game.
What's up, Dad?
How
you doing, man?
Yeah,
Is that what's going on?
Oh, man. Oh, Phoenix followed T-Clock.
Thanks, man.
I am going to put you on speed dial as Afro's dad.
Afro's daddy.
No, but seriously, what do you guys think? He brings up a good point. Pops bringing up a good point. Would they ever do that? How would they do that? Like, it's a huge, huge market with Candy Crush and all these crazy slide them and match them up things. You couldn't adapt that into a movie.
They could try.
Like they got that queen, the stupid queen
they
that
could-
everyone
No,
hates.
no. I got the script right here in my hands. I'm going to read you what I think would be a plot point for the
Okay.
Candy Crush
All right.
video game.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
You're just an average guy that lives in Candyland,
Okay.
and you and your kids are having a great life. Then all of a sudden, this mean person shows up, and this person does X to the Candyland, and then after that happens, you have to work your way and fight through some crazy storyline and adventure to get to the bad guy to fix your world.
And you have to match things along the way.
And that is the generic movie script, patent pending. Afro's father and I
Yeah.
are going to split this $1 million deal 50-50.
I like it. I like it. I
Sounds
like
like
it.
plan to me.
Thank you very
That's so
much.
funny. Thanks for calling in, Pops. Really appreciate
Wait,
it.
no, don't hang up. Don't give him the boot.
Oh, you better keep your
No,
thumbs.
he's trying to get him
His
to hang up
thumbs.
because he knows you're going to ask some questions,
So,
and we want answers
All
to
right,
things.
give him some answers.
That's
Give
what's
him
happening
answers.
right now,
Go ahead.
So, you think this is something on New Year's Eve?
Make sure you turn down the volume on the stream when you call in. Just a little reminder.
Pops, if you could turn down the stream in the background because you could actually hear it.
I can't do both.
There you go. No, so I got to ask you, what was Afro like growing up as a child gamer? Did he spend a lot of time playing video games, or did he actually get outside?
Yeah,
I think you've been asking those questions
unfortunately, we didn't
yourself.
get a chance to really play as many games as we do now.
I played
But he's
one
making up
video
for it.
game with my father growing up.
Really? What was that?
I played Akari Warriors with him once. Once. And he literally did this. He did. Which one am I? On the right? No, this is. Fuck. Now, I'll tell you one thing I did. This is a true story. This was my childhood. Growing up, my father owned a bar and a trucking company. And on the weekends, I'd hang out at the bar and I'd bar back. I'd clean the bar and da-da-da-da, and he'd give me a few bucks and whatever. So my father sometimes used to drink on Saturday afternoons at the bar. So he had a pinball machine. And I would always say to him, "Hey, Dad," knowing that he's had a few, "Hey, Dad, you want to play pinball? If you win, you get my $5. And if I win, you're going to take me to Child World and buy me a Transformer."
Jeez.
I would wait until like Steve Miller band's playing on the jukebox. I would know he's lit, and I would beat him. And I had all these toys as a kid. I had it down to a
Nice.
science. I had a fact.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Way to use your dad. I love it.
So you know what's something pretty
Seriously.
funny? It looks like this is actually a pretty old content, but there was some idea of doing a Stephen Colbert and Liam Neeson doing actually a dramatic Candy Crush movie.
Really?
Never panned out. It was supposed to be some silly little thing, but it was something that was kind of actually being thought of. I could send you over it if you want to queue it up if you want to.
I
don't think we need to destroy people's lives with Liam Neeson and Stephen
Avro's
Colbert.
dad, thanks for calling in.
Interesting piece of
You're
movie
welcome.
news.
Later.
Did you hear they just cast Sir Anthony Hopkins to be in Transformers 5?
Oh boy!
Oh, jeez.
Don't get too
The
excited.
search
G.
for more money. Oh,
DC.
sorry, that was Spaceballs.
You have a new subscriber.
P-Base with a 9-month resub.
Wow.
P-Base. We love you,
P-Base.
P-Base.
Golf
P-Base.
clap.
There's a question for T-Clock and DZ's channel that says,
Oh.
what is your view on pixels?
What's my view on Pixels? If I've had enough to drink, I can watch that movie at home and enjoy it. Look, it was fun. It was a little nostalgic, but it's like a 4 out of 10 for me.
I watched it with this whole room filled with kids from Girl Scouts, and
Bless you.
half of
Bless
them
you.
walked out.
Well,
Wow.
they
The
wouldn't get the
kids did-
references. They don't get the illusions.
No,
don't
but they
those
play
games like that.
Minecraft.
But they don't
and
know
they
But that's not Minecraft.
Right.
just saying.
It's
You-
just got
they don't know.
blocks.
They don't know who Qbert is, so they wouldn't
Right.
get that.
Oh
joke.
my God,
right.
they went nuts over Qbert. I'm like, Qbert doesn't talk. Why the hell did they make Qbert talk in the game? You're freaking ruining my childhood with this.
Right.
Holy shit! Qbert doesn't talk, Hollywood.
All right.
He just makes that.
So I'm going to change up a little bit. Mithril Shield in my chat's asking, all right, so now let's say you're the studio head. You decide what gets greenlit. What's your dream movie adaptation
boy.
that isn't happening right now? To the best of your
That's
knowledge.
really-
I
that's a-
mean,
that's a good question.
if you could make anything. So what we're saying right now is video game into a movie. Not TV show, movie. 2-hour feature film.
I think Vainglory should be made into a movie.
Kind of cool, actually.
Really?
That'd be kind of cool.
And I think
That's an
they
interesting
should have.
idea.
I think they should have full creative control over how the film is made. And I want to also say that Blizzard is friggin' nailing it with all these CGI mini movies.
Yeah, they are.
For
doing a great job.
Overwatch. That
They're
looks
doing
better
a
than
great job.
Pixar.
Although there are a few additional movies available for Overwatch fans online, if you
yeah.
Google, which are also incredibly impressive production quality.
So it's my understanding that to help promote the game,
Not that I've watched any of
They
them.
gave out models of all the characters, so you
Honey,
can
if you're
make-
listening,
so you
delete
can
my
make your own
delete my
movies.
browser history. Delete my browser history.
And that whole thing backfired when certain websites said, "Hey, we can make movies with these characters." And I'm not going there. I'm not directing anybody to it, but it's out there.
So
Yeah.
you would do Vainglory.
I would
That's
do
really
Vainglory.
cool.
And you know what?
awesome.
If I was a studio head, I would make sure that somebody that handles the lore
Right.
from Vainglory
DC,
Yeah.
you have a
would
caller on
be
the
part of the
line.
dailies.
So
Is this how it's supposed to happen? You know?
DC,
Hold on.
Phoenix
You
just
have a caller?
stole my idea.
Caller on the line. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
This is P-Base. What's going on, man?
P-Base.
P-Base.
Brad,
I gotta-
thank you so much for subbing again, man.
I
That's
got to put
nice.
him on speed dial. Hold on.
You know, you can sub my channel too.
Chirp, chirp,
Yeah,
chirp.
yeah, me
chirp.
too, P-Base.
You need a cricket sound effect. No one wants to sub your ass, T-Clock. Don't even say
Oh, stop.
it. Dude, Hellbreaker's got it right there. That's my vote. That's my vote. Final Fantasy VII
Interesting.
should be a real live-action movie. That would be fantastic.
Agreed.
I would put money into that. Kickstarter. Get it going, people.
P-Base, what movie should be made based upon a video game that has not been made?
Oh, I'm sorry. You guys were talking about. All right, so I logged on a little bit late. I didn't see the topic, but listen, this is my crazy idea, and I'll just set it out there, and you guys can tear it apart. So, like, Vainglory, like laser tag room, like arena set up exactly like the Halcyon Gold.
Ooh.
Interesting.
You had me at
And
laser tag.
Talking.
you can actually maybe, I don't know, have your equipment actually like register what abilities you're using and go up against different people. You know, you're going up against people, but they would be different heroes.
So who would be Minion?
Yeah,
Who-
different-
how would
So
you
which button do I push here that calls your mother for a ride home?
Wow.
The best fucking skit ever right there.
Yeah.
Which button calls your mother for a ride home?
But I could see that movie. Can you imagine? Like, dude, we need to do this raid. We're going to go in here, and they attack a mine, and they get money, or they get new equipment for their minions,
And the Kraken
or
would
whatever.
look, the Kraken would be amazing looking.
Right, the Kraken would be a big scene,
Ah.
right? But that not the it would be the penultimate scene, not the climax, because that's when they're going after the crystal,
Yeah.
right? They
would not see the
find
present.
objects along the way, or they find a merchant. Hey, I got a serpent's mask over here.
What are you buying?
Yeah.
What are you
It's a movie about the creation of. It's a documentary. There you go.
Oh, it's wait, like found footage documentary? Like, are you gonna make it real?
Blair Witch Vainglory edition?
Blair Witch.
No, maybe.
Blair Witch did that
evidence
What are
first.
they
that
doing to
actually
Koshka?
existed. The world actually existed.
That'd be pretty cool.
No, I
I'd
mean
watch
that's
it.
an interesting concept. Like
I
just
think it'd be-
just
I think it'd be cool.
set the precedent that it's real, and they're just showing it almost like a Cloverfield kind of
Yes.
situation.
Yeah.
Really quick, speaking of documentaries, are you going on Wednesday? I know we're going. Are you?
Yes, I will.
So the three of us, Rochelle, we wish you were here, are actually going to be going to Twitch's New York City office for. P-Base, you hung up.
Bye, P-Base.
We're going to Twitch's New York City office for a secret premiere screening of a documentary on esports.
Right? Which
Very
is an
excited.
enormous thing. That's a topic for another night. That is enormous.
I think it's going to be
cool.
really.
I'm excited to see what
When is this?
Wednesday night.
Oh, damn it.
6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
KB, you're right.
EST.
I don't even want to go there.
Let me get my vote in because I saw it in the chat and I put my vote in. I'm thinking it's stewing in there, and all of a sudden I see it pop in the chat, and I need it. Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, I thought you were going to
Yeah.
say Afro Samurai. Okay, good.
No, Afro Samurai would be really cool though, but Metal Gear Solid I think would be crazy. Man.
Afro
Could you imagine
Samurai.
that?
Afro Samurai.
I've had that in mind a couple of times too.
Because they've been going back and forth with it, Rochelle, like in terms of like it's in production, it's not in production. Always since like
Right.
2005, I think they started talking about it. And the last I heard is 2015. The story's gonna be written by so and so. So hopefully in 3 years, maybe it'll be something.
So the
That'd
problem
be
with a lot.
sick.
Yeah, it would be amazing. Problem with a lot of this stuff is licensing. Licensing and
Right,
contracts,
right,
and
right.
that gets to be such a mess. Just think of what the hoops that Marvel had to jump through to get Spider-Man and Civil War.
Yeah.
And who had that before? Sony or whatever. And
Sony still has it.
They couldn't do it right to save their lives. They spent $1 billion between all those movies, I'm sure, in all the production and advertising. Don't even get me started. Marvel takes 10 minutes of their movie, nails it.
Oh yeah.
Hits it out of the freaking park. I wanted right there to see a movie on that Spider-Man. I can't wait for Homecoming. I'm excited.
Oh, Homecoming's gonna be great. The I think we mentioned this on one of our previous broadcasts, but that was because Marvel was on the tilt. They were going bankrupt.
Oh yeah.
At that time, this is the mid 90s, mid to late 90s.
Yeah, keep in mind, comic books never made money back in the day. I mean, they were like 10 cents. You didn't pay anything
So
for a comic.
Marvel did the Spider-Man thing. They did the Fantastic Four thing. That went over to 20th Century Fox. And the one that really irks me, and here's a perfect example, and I think I've said this before, is Iron Man. They sold the rights, supposedly, to some main characters in Iron Man.
Right.
So in these Iron Man movies, those characters cannot be in the movies. A perfect example, Ironmonger is not actually in the first Iron Man, but Jeff Bridges is
technically
the Iron. He's some type of Ironmonger.
He's mongerless.
They kind of reference him as a monger, but he couldn't be the Ironmonger.
Right.
Whiplash was in the second one, but Crimson Dynamo couldn't be in the second one because they sold the rights to Crimson Dynamo to some other company. And when Whiplash puts on the suit at the end, that was really going to be Crimson Dynamo, but they couldn't use Crimson Dynamo. So it was Whiplash with a suit.
Right.
So these are the kind of things they run into when it comes to like mutants. 20th Century
they
Fox
can't say the bloody word.
20th Century Fox owns the right to the word mutants.
Which is insane to me.
You can't watch an Avengers movie and hear the word mutants. So
You hear enhanced, powered.
Right. So
Not
what
mutant.
they've done is they have this whole other category that they're bringing into the Marvel fold. Help me out here.
Inhumans.
Inhumans. Thank you.
Which, by the way, great storyline.
Yeah.
And if you've ever watched Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and you punched out after the first half of the first season, which admittedly wasn't great, go back to it, give it a shot, get into the second season. I do like how they do the tie-ins, too. I like how they do the tie-ins.
Okay, so when it comes to Marvel TV show tie-ins to the actual Marvel movies, I hate how Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. do it because it's always the same scenario. The Thor movie just happened, so they perfectly timed this episode to be where we have to clean up Thor's mess again. Gosh darn it, but hey, we mentioned Thor, so this is cool. That's what aggravates the shit on me. Now, the Netflix
The gratuitous
stuff,
plug?
Yeah, the Netflix stuff is really coming together.
The Netflix stuff is amazing.
The Defenders are a year and a half away.
They're happening, man. I loved Daredevil.
Yep.
Second season Perhaps, but it might have peaked a little early for me. But the second season was also solid. They need a Punisher storyline now.
The Punisher now has his own TV show.
That's been greenlit.
Yep.
Right.
Beautiful.
From what's his name?
Greenlit.
What's
And
his
then
name
of
from The Walking
course,
Dead?
what's her name?
Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones was so different.
It was great. That's
And
why it was different.
That's why it was great.
And then Luke Cage
That's happening.
has his own show.
Yeah.
And then, Rochelle, you okay?
Yeah, Syntax, thank you for the follow. Welcome to my madness.
Oh.
Sorry, it was really loud.
I was like,
Can I just go on record? That is the creepiest friggin' follow.
She needs to
It
play.
goes off constantly.
She needs to play that horror movie that you got me playing today.
Yeah. Check your DM.
Yeah, Rochelle, you got to start playing that seriously.
I
you got to be the
can't,
killer because
though.
you're
Why?
nutso with that.
Because the video card is a little bit too OP for my computer.
You could throw it in the low quality, super low quality, and you may be able to get it. You might get some jitters, but
Whoever's in charge of the internet in Ohio needs to go to your house right now and fix that.
Okay, so Time Warner just came to our town,
Time Warner.
and it hasn't come down my road yet. So as soon as it gets down my road,
DZ, you have a new follower.
Legend, thank you.
then I'll have better.
All you need to do is put on. No, I'm not even gonna say
No.
it. I can't go there.
Excuse me, Blythe. Excuse me.
Just
Can I
stick your
please
leg
have
out.
Google Fiber?
Did you see the Dukes of Hazzard movie, which was terrible except for that one
me.
scene? Yeah.
Can I have more than
need
half
to,
a
You
meg?
need to pull that scene for yourself and be like, Google Fiber right over here. Screw
Yeah,
Time Warner.
right?
Google Fiber right over here. Please, Google. Help us out.
It was awesome. All right, we moving on to the next topic.
I believe
can.
we are. And,
All right.
this is probably.
Let me move it over to you.
Right.
By the way, I want to answer the question.
Oh, what was the question?
True.
The question was why all these freaking games into movies.
Right.
They've run out of original ideas.
Oh yeah,
There are no original. They're even remaking shit that doesn't need to be remade.
I got an idea for a movie. It's about a guy
Yeah.
who only plays video games when he's on the toilet on his phone. And he gets sucked into some magical world through the toilet.
The Red Dot Nissan.
Like
I'm
a
getting sucked in myself.
like a fucked up Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Just saying, patent pending. Afro's dad and I are going to script
I
the
was
whole
just
thing.
gonna
All rights
say, my dad could
reserved.
help you
All
out with
rights
that.
reserved. All right,
Oh,
so
jeez.
let's try
Okay.
this again.
All right.
Take two. Over to Attack of the Afro. Afro, what do we got going on next, buddy?
It's somewhat of a philosophical debate in some way. Elon Musk made a pretty crazy statement.
Wait, who?
You know,
Him?
the dude, Mr.
What?
Future himself.
The future.
The future. In the future, you will plug your car in the wall and it will run on electricity.
Hey, don't you dare knock that shit.
I know.
Because
I'm looking at you.
before we got started
Oh,
tonight,
wait. Time out, everyone. Just lean back in your chair as DZ gets on his soapbox and tells us about electric cars.
This
Please
was-
go right ahead.
this
No,
was
just
shut-
zoom in. Scene to you. This is all you, baby.
Go ahead.
All right. First
need
off,
music.
I wasn't going there. I spent a half hour before we started streaming with Afro in the garage.
Mm-hmm.
We were jump starting my Harley Davidson. Once we got it up and running, then I said, Afro, I got to clean everything out so I could bring the car in so I could plug in my car. That was it. That's the story.
But it blew my
No,
mind.
no,
still.
no. Tell them why electric cars are awesome. You know you want to say it.
Because I spend 60 cents a day to go to work and I don't even pay the 60 cents because I have solar panels.
Hey,
Eat a dick.
hey.
I don't pay for electric.
I milk the sun to drive, bitches.
I'm milking the sun. Come on, give me a raise.
I am isolating that, and I'm gonna do
You
it.
got a new follower.
Rochelle, we need a voiceover, but that's the that's the video clip we need.
I'm going to spam that to all my followers.
Oh my god,
Oh
that's
my
gonna be on
God.
the.
Anywho, so Elon Musk says,
He says
my
that
God.
it's quite possible that we're living in a video game.
Like right now.
That we could. Now, this is a quote. You're living in a video game coded by intellectually elite robot overlords.
holy shit, he officially lost his mind.
Right.
Wait, isn't that the plot of the Matrix?
It is.
Oh, so we're in the Matrix.
It's, hey.
Can I get an electric car and a steak? And if you look hard enough at the code, you can see a woman in a red dress.
Right.
That explains why my girl is as hot as she is. There's no way I'd get her.
Woo! She likes the head, man.
Jeez.
Come on.
More.
All right, so if we're gonna get a little philosophical here,
More said praise the sun.
I've always seriously, I've always looked at life in a weird way.
Who told you what?
I grew up Catholic. I'm still Catholic, whatever. But I think it's weird how you and T Clock's Jewish. Hey, Noob TV got a new
Everybody
follower.
already knew that.
Noob TV got a new follower.
Hey.
Sorry about that, Noob. Completely forgot your overlay was still running.
Well,
Well, good
anyway,
for you,
so yeah, good for Noob. Anyway, so here's my whole thing really quick.
Yeah.
You go to bed, you live your day,
Yeah.
and you go to bed, and then you dream for a little bit.
Right.
And the dream, even though it's this long in your mind, really lasts this long.
Better believe it.
So, what is saying that the life that you're living right now is actually one night's dream for a bigger thing?
Interesting.
That's the way I think about it sometimes.
Well, wasn't that the whole point of like the Matrix, anyways?
Yeah, I mean,
I know. I'm just saying though that if a dream you have tonight is just one thing, between days of your lives, how could this whole lifetime maybe be just one dream of a bigger life?
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh,
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey,
Baba
Baba Booey. You're rocking that, by the way. Burping right into the mic. You're right in character.
I slip like crazy. I was playing that
I'm like leaning over here.
I
trying
was
not to burp into the mic.
No, I was playing the killer game and I'm yelling at Joy as we're fighting 8-bit OG. I'm like, Joy, you can make it. Come on, don't be a pussy.
That's funny.
No, that one was perfect though because you burped right as you were saying "but."
Yeah. It was perfectly timed. I was.
It really was.
no, but really, I'm a huge fan of the Matrix, and I, unfortunately, think it's somewhat possible. I mean, if we have computers and technology these days that are simulating billions and billions of years of cosmic activity.
So, could you go to my screen for a second? There's a tweet that was put out.
You
by
got
an
it, T-Clock.
entrepreneur. Elon Musk suspects we're all living in a computer simulation. Do you agree? Black and white, yes, no question. It was almost 50-50.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's on entrepreneur.com.
With
Right.
over 1,000 votes. This was
Wow.
not like, this is a pretty good sampling.
Right.
And it was almost 50-50.
Right. So that shows you right off the bat that it's not completely implausible, especially for, I guess, the followers of Entrepreneur, who you would think are fairly smart people in some regard.
Maybe. If they sponsored this show, that would certainly show just how wise
it
those
would.
people
Right.
are.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by
And
entrepreneur.com. Get your startup secrets today for only an introductory fee of $19.95 a month.
So just give people an
Use
idea.
promo code AFRO.
So Elon's the guy who's the founder of Tesla and SpaceX and all the cool stuff that's
PayPal.
happening.
Right, PayPal
Did he
as well.
found that or he just owns it?
No,
I think-
he founded PayPal,
No
sold
shit.
PayPal for 200 and something million,
So
Is that all?
and that's
Only he
Sorry,
knew.
it's just there's money, there's FU money, and then there's just everything else.
Right.
yeah.
There's gravy.
Well, what's
And
the
he's
point of
in
having it if you can't say it once in a while? That's my line right there.
Billions,
I love that.
baby.
I love that
Great
line.
show. Great show. I'm gonna
I'll
poke
poke
you.
you!
now. I'm ready to poke. You poked me.
Now you know I love you, right?
I love you like a brother.
I love you, man.
It's the best friggin'
I
to see.
love that show.
If you don't know what it is, Google it, find it.
Billions on Showtime.
DZ, you have a new follower.
Rochelle, quit cutting yourself off.
I'm sorry. So, let's see. Who was it that just said that? Somebody in your channel just had a really good point, and said one of these days, it was Munch and Play, said one day jobs will be running on just VR.
Right. Well, we're not that far from that now.
Well, you know,
No, not at all.
An old friend
Munch
of
and Play.
T-Clocks and I was in town yesterday for a wedding. RJ was in town, and RJ was bragging to me about how he VPNs in from home,
right,
and does all his work as a Cisco engineer.
That's insane.
And his office phone rings on his iPhone, and it's just like he's at the office.
presence is irrelevant.
He lives in Chicago, and last winter it was -10 at a minimum for the month Fahrenheit. So they said, listen, if it's less than 0 degrees, don't even come in, just VPN in.
so cool.
I think today's VPN is tomorrow's Wally VR that Rochelle's mentioning. I agree with her.
It took companies changing the paradigm in their head, right? Everyone thought you're working from home, you're going to be lazy, you're not going to get shit done.
I get a lot done when
The
I'm home.
fact is, and this has been proven in study after study, you can actually measure it. You can be much more productive at home. First off, you're not wasting commute time. You don't have to pay for the office space. All those soft costs go
Babysitters,
away.
nannies.
Yeah. Well, you may or may not need that stuff, but yeah, you could make.
Will somebody shut this kid up already?
To be honest,
Service.
with
This is DZ. How can I help you?
you, yeah. No, you're not calling India. No, you've got me in Ohio. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah. What's your name? Mark. No, really. My name's Mark.
Frank. Frank. My name is Frank. Thank you for calling. Very good. All right. No, I'm saying that like, it is definitely the way to go. And I've seen people I'm very close with, I'll tell you about after the stream, change even the government's position on this because they're just more effective that way. But you do need somebody. You can't have distractions. You've got to focus. But I got to tell you, it is the way it's going, and I'm all for it. I want to be able to work without pants. That's generally my goal in life.
Well,
if you think
we're all
about
streaming
your life
without
goal-
pants right now. Just
well, that's true.
I could feel the breeze.
Yeah. No, it's my foot.
Oh.
Phoenix even said, like, on that whole line, like, look at how they're doing surgeries from across the world right now.
Super creepy.
Oh my God! Can you imagine getting a little lag while you're controlling the arm?
That's what I'm saying right now.
All right, this laser's just gonna do a cut, buffering, and the arm's all the way over there. And a fucking laser just shot across the room and killed people.
That's hilarious.
Really quick,
Paint Chip says he works from home.
What's the surgeon game? The surgeon video game? Surgeon Simulator.
There's so many.
You can now download Donald Trump.
I saw. Yeah.
You can operate on Donald Trump now.
That's pretty awesome.
But does he have a heart?
Well, you can actually take his heart out and put a box of, I think it's like a gold whistle or something in there.
Look, nothing political on the channel.
But
reality is, you gotta admit, they're all terrible.
This election, we're fucked.
I've got an image I'm going to post in a day or two. It says 2016 Meteor. Just ended already. It's something like
voting for Meteor.
Giant meteor. That's what we need.
I mean, we're in a simulation anyway, so does it really matter?
Right, Phoenix Surgeon Simulator. Seriously, there's no good option.
Surgeon Simulator. Thanks, Phoenix.
Yeah.
But no, this has been something that's been going around since Play-Doh.
See, Moore actually has to wear pants when he designs games.
Speaking of Moore, well, let's pull the brakes back. Moore works for the amazing Pipeworks Studio, and the beta is out right now for probably the most interactive game I've seen in God knows how long.
It's amazing.
Yeah, Super Fight.
I
You
think
can download the beta.
I think there's less than 24 hours left. It's a closed beta this weekend, I believe.
Yeah, but
Let
let
me
me
tell
tell
this
you.
weekend? I thought there was one more week.
I think there is one more later.
Moore,
in the
can you
future.
keep us honest here? How long is that beta open for? Tell us in the chat.
So I realized something though. When you're going into public games,
what's up, late?
I was trying to get into Rochelle's game, and I got disconnected by accident because I was playing with my Twitch settings. And then I went to reconnect, and I didn't get in. I got connected to a dude. This game's accidentally becoming the chat roulette of Twitch. I got connected to some dude. He was like,
oh,
and
man.
the camera was down here. Hey,
Oh,
what's up? And I'm like, oh, shit.
Disconnect.
Disconnect.
Okay, so I'm hearing a
but-
piece of feedback from Moore. We need a preview still of whoever you're connecting to or something.
No. But here's what I love about the fucking game. I made at least 7 new, I don't want to say friends, but associations.
Because you don't have friends.
Okay.
Aw, is that number 5? There.
That counts as 5.
No, that's 6.
It was a correction.
Oh, see, now you corrected me
Yeah,
again.
see,
Correct
there,
him.
now
That's
there's
7.
7 because you just
Thank
remembered
you.
it.
I met, there was this dude that was
Totally.
in Games.
You know you have the
randomly.
Jew on the show for the accounting and keeping it accurate
Just a
and managing
number.
the money and yeah.
No, I met this guy. He goes by Salsa. And Salsa ended
I
up
was
playing
watching
like
you when
4
you-
different games.
yeah.
And he's a cool motherfucker.
Right.
And he follows my channel.
Yeah.
When we doing this again, dude?
I
Cool
tried
guy.
to get you added to Steam last night so that I could add you to one of our private games, but
Go on my chat, type ! Steam, and add me.
I already sent you a friend request.
Well, hot damn!
Woohoo!
Hot damn.
So
I
Moore's
did that
telling-
last night.
So Moore's telling us in the chat that the beta for Super Fight will be open through Monday,
Awesome.
June 23rd weekend. So, guys, if you have not played Super Fight, go to Steam. It's free to download, right?
Yep.
The beta is free.
It's a
Check it
closed beta though.
What? It's a closed beta.
Yes,
You
it's
gotta
a closed
Just,
beta. So
just send a tweet to Pipeworks.
Yeah.
I
They'll get
have
you something.
keys.
I have keys. I got like
Teasy
30.
I
has
got a few
keys.
keys too. So
Yeah.
we all could help you guys out in the chat if you really want to play, because you need to be playing this.
All right,
game.
all I'm saying is
this game,
you should play this game.
yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
You meet some like-minded individuals. I gotta say, about half the people I played against randomly last night followed my channel and are like, I want in on this with you.
That's awesome.
This
man.
is fun.
Wow.
I accidentally forgot to deactivate my red deck from the children's fundraiser we did.
yeah,
so
yeah,
Moore's
yeah.
like, DZ, kill the red deck. We're in beta. Kill the red. I was, oh, sorry, bro. This is what never happens in
Sinister,
beta.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but DZ would destroy you because I destroyed you. DZ will totally like cut you to pieces.
Oh,
man.
There's no 1v1 with DZ. No, you're gonna lose
You're
horribly.
making them blush.
You know what they need to do though? I pray to God maybe they can make a Mac version of this, because I had about say 25% of my viewers say, shit, I'm on a Mac and I would love this to work with my FaceTime camera.
More, what's your ETA on a Mac version?
Because if they can make it a cross-platform, and then the other thing I recommend to Moore and the rest of the guys at Pipeworks, mobile.
Right.
There's no reason you couldn't.
There's got to be a way where I plug in my headphones, I join your game, and I'm live on your stream with my front-facing phone camera.
Right.
That'd be amazing.
The hardware's technically there.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying if I could take a knee and pray to the gods at Pipeworks, that's my wish.
Right, but this is almost the Uncharted 4 model. Build it for one platform, make it rock solid, and then port it.
And then
I appreciate that model. It's just you can bring things to market in better quality rather than finding the lowest common denominator.
Right. Yeah, this game's kicking ass already in beta.
Yeah, I love it.
I love it. I think it's a great game. I can't wait to debate with you three crazy people. I think I could see it becoming a bar game too.
Right.
Oh gosh,
where they got a
yes.
microphone in a bar,
right,
and the people you're playing against are on the TV up on the wall.
It's so cool.
And you're
Moore
playing
said it
against the bar.
started as a mobile game.
No shit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And I did not know that. I'm not leading into this to get information.
Your idea right there.
That was not a planted.
I'd like to say that all royalties go to Attack of the Afro's father and me. James, if you're watching, I'm making you money.
Exclamation point donation.
Anyways, yeah, this game is changing the industry. It makes chat and Twitch and conversations go to the next level.
Right.
It really does.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Like,
Because you've got everybody.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say everybody in your channel, they're going to start arguing whatever their favorite side of it is too.
And don't forget, it works across everybody's channel.
That's
at the same
exactly what I was
time.
gonna
So all
say.
the T-Clock viewers can vote for
Exactly.
Unicorn
In my channel.
and on my channel, you can vote for hashtag aborted fetus.
And
Right.
the app aggregates all the votes.
So
Yeah.
smart.
Aborted fetus. You went with
What? I had the red deck.
You went with one of the red deck ones.
It's better than the Steve Irwin one where you threw the stinger.
Oh, okay. So let me tell everybody a quick story. So I didn't
Shit.
know anybody at Pipeworks at the time. They, through a mutual friend that works at Twitch, said, "Hey, would you like to be part of this beta? They really like you and they think you'd be a good fit for the game." So I'm on the front page of Twitch, and thousands of people are watching. We're having a great time, and I'm up against Steve Irwin.
Right, the crocodile.
The
hunter.
crocodile guy. I go, listen, I already know how to beat you in one sentence. I'm just going to throw a stingray at you and you're going to fucking fall over. So a whole, like 1,000 people in the chat are like, DC, what the fuck? He's got a kid. What's wrong with you?
It's all hashtag too soon.
Hashtag too soon. I'm like, he's been dead for a fucking decade. Eat a dick, you know?
You don't want to upset Bindi.
It's just somebody we love. Bindi was great on Dancing with the Stars, by the way.
looks
I'm
really
going
hot
on record.
now.
All right, move right along. And she looked
Anyways.
terrible. I didn't
Anyways.
notice at all.
But then, you know what was cool about Pipeworks? They're like, keep going. That's awesome.
That's so funny.
Amor was like, that was great
was fucking
controversy.
great.
It was
Because
That's
you know what,
funny.
I really quick. Let me take a step back here. I've always tried to lead by example. Like I try to not swear on my channel and this and this and this. But when we're after a certain hour of the day, and you already got the warning message and everything,
Right.
if I'm playing Super Fight and I got the red deck, I'm gonna start dropping whatever I feel like dropping because that's the fun in Super Fight.
I told Moore all I wanted was the red deck for Christmas, and
Yeah.
I'm Jewish. Just to put that in.
So it totally made sense, right?
And we were raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. You can hit exclamation point. If you actually do exclamation point donate, as much as I've been joking, mine in my chat and T-Clock, it goes to St. Jude for, we're continuing that campaign. But we raised a lot of money that day. Oh, this is what you had? I know all this by heart. It's really sad.
I'm sorry, were you saying something?
Say shalom. Yeah, say shalom. Shalom aleinu. No, okay.
He really does know of them.
I
That's
really
I'm so
do.
proud of you.
I really am Jewish. It's like there was any freaking doubt. Oh, Keith, thank you, 16 Keith. Anyway, the point I was trying to make was I heard from more that we were gonna get the red tech, and I was so excited. And it was fantastic until I drew the card where I'm cum blind or something. I'm like, all right, I'm punching out people. I lost.
My buddy Egon in chat is loving it right now. He's going, Jew tunes!
Jew tunes! Fantastic. Tradition! Tradition!
Anyways,
We went from
Jeez.
talking about simulations
To
talking
Fiddler
about
on the Roof.
Bindi Irwin to now Fiddler on the Roof.
Hell yeah. Let's go, baby.
This is such an ADD conversation tonight.
I love ADD.
But that's what this show should be, whatever the
should be.
all right, let's do this right now really quick. As we're getting into the tail end of anything, we got about 15, 20 minutes left for tonight's broadcast. Here's the topics if you're just tuning in and you want to call in and talk about one of them. Taxes and how to do your taxes as a broadcaster on Twitch. Oh, wait, we skipped one.
No.
No, we didn't.
Oh.
We skipped one. Line item 2. How beta keys sometimes backfire.
did.
All right, let's go into it. Attack of the Afro is going to take it from here. We got one more topic before we go into it tonight, and we open up the phone lines for open conversation. Afro, over to you.
You're completely correct. So we definitely, there's a lot of amazing games coming out, and the first thing that a developer wants to do is he wants to slam those beta keys out the community. Sometimes the beta keys go out and they don't work. Sometimes
You've gotten bad beta keys.
Yeah, I've gotten beta keys recently.
Swing and a miss.
But the thing that's unfortunate is that you can't always blame the developers. Because you never know if it's an issue with the developer or if it's an issue with Steam.
I've had it happen. I've had it happen where they're like, dude, we want to get your game right now.
Right.
Play our game, cut the VOD over, tweet it out, and then send us all your results.
Right.
And I'll be like, yo, the key's not working. Okay, hold on. Let me get you another one. Dude, we go live in 10 minutes. I've already tweeted this.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. And it turns out a lot of times it's Steam. Steam doesn't cut the keys properly, or the database is screwed up or something. I find it's Steam. That's my opinion.
Right. So Tom is saying that he's had some issues too in the chat. Tom's a friend of ours from the streamer meetups in New York City.
Yes, he
and
has.
he'll be there on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I think he's down for that.
All right, cool.
So the thing is, there's a lot of prep that goes into making these shows for you guys. I mean, you just see us spin up whatever game we're playing, and you think it's like just like that, and it could be, but then you wouldn't get the production quality that you get when you watch somebody like DZ, right? You come to DZ's channel, you come for the production quality and all the pieces that go with it. It's true, man. Look, that freaking opener you have is insane. Yeah. Who the hell on Twitch has anything like... I've watched the Twitch show, and it doesn't have anything even close, even in that ballpark. It's just the truth, right?
Starting to tear up.
Yeah. You're playing a little music in the background.
I'm getting really upset about this.
I've completely lost my point. It's just too funny. You're just making me laugh too much. What I'm trying to say is there's a lot that goes into making this stuff work. We get the scenes right, we get the overlays right, we get all this stuff right, and you know what? The tiniest thing can throw you off, like bad beta keys.
Yeah, which is pretty tough because
have you suffered from bad beta key?
Unfortunately, I have suffered.
I feel like we should be walking on the beach discussing your freshness right now.
This part of the show is
man.
Rochelle, what the hell is wrong with these guys?
Issues.
Oh wait, I got something for you guys. We got to do one more segment tonight. All right, so keep talking about bad beta keys. I have a box for you guys to pound open.
Oh, I love pounding boxes open. Hey.
Oh.
Well, no, seriously. In all seriousness,
Oh my God.
It's been a concern that I've had. It not only makes the developer look a little bad, like they don't have their stuff together.
It's unprofessional.
Yeah, but when they give the influencers and people that aren't huge streamers or people that might have connections, it makes
people
that
who
person
want
look a little silly
who
as well.
want to look like serious business
Right.
big streamers,
Right,
and
right.
it just kind of makes you look amateur.
Right. And then you sit there and you copy and paste 25 beta codes to someone, and they're like, dude, if it doesn't work, I'm not going to play this game ever. I'm like, hey, you're missing out. It's an amazing game, but then it's,
That's the thing, that you can play it fast and loose, and you can hope for the best, or You wait until everything is solid, rock hard, perfect.
My thing is, don't cry about it. You're playing an alpha or a beta game. I mean, come on.
That's where I go with it. It's like, guys, it's a beta. We want to find the mistakes so they can fix them. That's why they hook us up with the game before anybody else can see it.
Right.
But that's just an example of something you run into that's a problem.
Right. My buddy in the chat says, friends don't let friends get bad beta keys. If you need help from bad beta, call 1555 bad beta.
Right.
People with that phone will be ringing off the hook.
You know, wait, hold on. Let's bring it up on the phone lines right now. Calling now 203-293-6777. Have you been the victim of bad beta keys? You know,
And
false
do you
advertising?
need the new Summer's Eve version of the beta douche?
All right, we got one last segment before we open up the lines completely to everybody. It's this was by far my favorite skit from the last show we did.
Okay.
Completely we have a complimentary loot crate that has not been opened for you guys to open. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
We did such a great job with the last unboxing. I'm going to set it up, and you two are going to talk about the box. Rochelle is going to give her oohs and ahs and comments about the box.
Boy. So
All
she'll
right?
be color, and we'll drive.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, guys, let's do this. Final segment of the night. What happened to the bumper?
Try again.
Hold on. Yeah, that's not cool. Hold
JP
on.
said.
There we go. All right, everybody. I am DZ Live on Twitch. Welcome to the show. We have one more segment tonight before we open up the phone lines and just have general discussion for the last 15 minutes. Our guest, I think she's permanent at this point. Rochelle. Rochelle, I would like to show you really quick my big black loot crate. This loot crate has not been opened. It's a random. We have a pile of them. Loot crate gives us a thing. I'm going to hand it over now to these guys. Attack of the Afro and John, which one of you wants to play with my big black box?
I'm going to go ahead and give it to you, buddy.
But,
Your hands are looking nice and sweaty.
can I play with your big black box?
You look like a man who has experience with a large black box.
It just so happens I do. So I'm going to slowly fondle it.
Oh.
Bring it over here.
Hey, that loot crate, that
open
loot
it
crate's
slowly.
fragile. You gotta be a little
I'll get
gentle.
aggressive with it.
All right, well,
Yeah,
pull it
no,
out.
no.
Pull it out. Now, this loot crate has not been opened yet. It is a sealed.
Been that bad boy around.
Virgin.
Oh.
Solid. Never been opened.
Fondle it with my fingers.
Which let's admit, we all want to open something that's never been opened before.
All right.
yeah.
Look at that seal.
Just ask our friend Noob.
All right. Look at that. Look at that box.
Look
It
at
has
that
not been
seal,
open
man.
yet.
Look at that seal. That's so tight. It's
Oh,
ridiculous.
that is a very tight seal.
Even the Pope would be impressed with how
man.
pristine that is.
I want to slice that thing open.
Sorry, I love our Pope. I'm not saying anything about him. I just
Hashtag Pope.
All right. So,
Shout.
which one of you guys want to tear that box open?
Well, I've been fondling it
Do
the
it
most,
gently, though.
so I think you should open it with your teeth.
All right. Rochelle, would you like to narrate what they're doing right now?
I can't see him because it's like the screen's too big.
well, it is quite large. I understand.
I know.
Try to manage. We'll go
Open it
slow and
slowly,
see. Give
yeah.
you a chance to
Come on, man.
adjust.
Pop that cherry.
Yeah, open and slow.
It's on off.
How about you just run one finger across it real slow to pop?
There we go.
Warm it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Wait, should we do a little deeper voice? Let me just
Oh my.
warm it up here.
That's right.
Yeah, that tape's on there really tight.
Start with this one finger, just gently.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
shit,
one
man.
finger gently.
Yeah, but be careful because you might damage the box.
I
Don't hurt the box.
I don't want to hurt the box yet.
Edging.
I like
yeah.
to work up to that.
All right, cut the box open, T-Clock.
What am I cutting it over with?
He's using his fingers.
I don't know. It's too tight.
Rochelle looks like he's using 2 fingers to open the box.
Ooh, sometimes 2 fingers are necessary.
Oh wait, hold on. He's gonna use a nail. I think he's using a
boy.
nail.
I don't know
Oh,
if
that's
I've
gonna
got what it
hurt.
takes.
You're supposed to
get
cut
this
those
box
things before
open.
you get crazy, buddy.
Just peel it open. Afro, I can't see, but what is he doing with his other hand?
He's actually
Gripping it tight.
wow.
Oh,
he ripped
grip
that
it-
thing
grip
big
it
time,
tight.
man. You're gonna leave fingerprints. Relax.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry, baby.
All right, hold on.
God.
We have a caller. War Room calling it. War Room, what's up, buddy?
You so nasty.
That was perfect.
Oh my god.
Well done, sir. Well done, and just brace
If you're
yourself.
enjoying this unboxing of this random loot crate, call in now 203-293-6777.
Man.
Ooh, I think I might have broken the seal.
Oh boy.
Who broke
yeah,
the seal?
break it.
I warmed
Is there
it.
any
No.
damage to it?
No.
Is the box okay?
The box is okay. Even the seal, I warmed it up first.
You did?
So really
Oh.
no damage. Really no damage here. Let me just gently.
Oh boy. Did you hear that?
Oh yeah, open it slow.
You know, it's funny when I open some boxes, especially with styrofoam in them, you can smell the freshness.
I
Like
wonder
when I
if
opened up a Nintendo Entertainment System as a kid, I'll never
smell
forget
the
the smell.
my favorite thing in the world, though, honestly, is the smell of plastic around video games.
And we're back to Summer's Eve.
Phoenix, you call it in for the unboxing. What do you think so far?
After you open that box, you can always come down to my cellar. I got that popsicle in the basement for you.
You got a pretty mouth.
Yeah, fat boy, you opened that box.
Phoenix,
Is this
everybody.
meta?
All right, back to come on.
Well,
Yeah,
was that
He used a
meta?
little whistle in the voice, but that was pretty
Jesus
good.
Christ, will you open the box?
Man.
Hey man, I don't like to be rushed.
Pop
Rochelle,
it open.
Rochelle, do I
Yes.
like being rushed?
No.
Or do I want to take my time?
No, take your time.
Especially when I'm working with the new box.
Oh yeah, take your time with that new box.
We don't want any accidents.
Oh boy. All right, so
Oh
if you're
my
just
God.
tuning in, we are unboxing a loot crate.
Dude. I can't even deal with what's in that box right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's green in there.
Ooh.
Who would have ever thought it'd be green in there?
Why is it green in the box?
My vote
Because
was
she
for
needs
pink.
to do.
Man.
My vote
It
was
should
for
have been
pink
pink.
in the box.
Totally should have been pink.
It should have been pink. Rochelle, get on that.
Yeah,
All right.
seriously.
Yeah,
All right.
it should totally should have been pink.
We have our first item coming out of the box.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's plastic.
Uh-oh.
And he
T-Clock's
gets
going to
it.
put his face on
He's
it.
slamming his
Oh,
face.
my
First
God.
thing out of the box.
Oh, my God. And T-Clock, what did you pull
Oh,
on? Wow,
yeah.
that is awesome.
That is nice.
That is, look at you.
How do I
The rest of the show in
No,
that.
I don't know what
Completely
I don't know
blind,
what's
so-
shinier, the plastic or your head.
Go ninja,
Go ninja, go! Go ninja, go ninja, go!
Go ninja.
Oh my
So
God.
I'm Shredder right now? Is that what
Yeah,
this is?
you are. You are.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh man.
Bring me those turtles.
Well, what do we do with this? What do we do with this thing?
Okay. I'm sure we can find something to do
Is
with
this
that
the
bag.
protection?
Dude, does that shredder mask come in prescription?
Apparently not. I was completely blind, but I just want to give them props for calling them Shredder Shades.
That's pretty cool.
Shredder Shades.
That's pretty cool.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Can I make a request? Afro, can you put that on for a second and take off your glasses?
I could-
I want to see what Shredder would look like with an afro under the helmet.
That's fantastic. I cannot wait.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's perfect.
That is fucking awesome.
I love it.
I
man.
vote that from now forward,
Yeah.
you stream with those on.
I could do this.
There will be nothing.
I think I could do
but
this. I
Your
can get
beautiful
used to this.
face with that shredder.
This is pretty nice.
The Shredder Shades.
I'll have to get some audio related to Go Ninja, Go Ninja. At some point, we'll see. We'll see if I do that.
I hear Vanilla Ice is available.
I think he probably is. Unfortunately, he'll probably copy me though.
Might.
He might. He will. What am I talking about?
All right. I'm. Wow. Ninja rap. And hit the bridge. I'm sailing out. I'm sailing out.
That's awesome.
Oh man, this is taking me back.
All right. Back to the normal music. What
Okay.
do we got next in your box?
Let me reach into the box and see what else I can find.
Be
here.
gentle with that box.
Reach in slowly.
I will not hurt the box, like I said, yet. All right, we have first a pin. This is a button, actually, with a little pin on it. A Loot Crate 2050. It's a combat pin.
Ah, sometimes it gets a little rough.
Ooh.
Now I see something else in here. It's a little shiny.
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna bring it out.
Well, hold on. Is it shiny because it's clean or is it shiny because it's dirty? He's sniffing.
I think it's clean.
Be careful, buddy. It's green in there. You can't
I
forget
think it's very clean in here. I have
Let's
to
hope
say.
it's clean.
Rochelle, really quick, Rochelle, what do you think of the box so far?
Oh, I think this box is going to be a good one. I know it smells nice and
fresh and delicious.
and T's being so gentle with it.
I want to take a moment and point out that there's a choking hazard.
Oh, whoa,
Oh, I need a shot for that one.
There's always a choking hazard, folks. Man.
And as he continues reading, small parts, not for children under 3 years. It says that right there.
That's horrible.
There's even like a little sad face on the
Oh, well, if you have small parts, you should probably be a little sad.
and registered online.
All right.
Moving right along, we have here a beautiful Vault 111. I'm gonna have to open up another box.
So you're saying that there's a box in a box?
There's actually
There's
a
box
brown box
in a
within
That
box.
sounds so
the black
dirty.
box. Oh, man.
Angry saying if the box was green, not pink. I don't know if I'd get that close to it.
There's something.
Thank you, Angry. Oh,
Open the
baby.
brown box.
Ooh. There's something in here. Now I'm gonna open this up slowly, and I'm gonna start with just one finger. I don't want to tear anything. I'm gonna work my way out here.
Don't you dare tear it.
Oh my God!
Look,
I see the head T-clock.
Uh-oh.
Listen. If you're going
Pull-
for that
pull it out
other
slow.
box near the box,
Right.
you don't want to tear anything.
This
you
is
want to
brown-
go
it-
slowly.
It is a brown box,
You
too,
want to
so
warm it
that-
up and get it ready.
That makes sense.
And you need to use the right tools, right? You know, the right equipment. You might need, a little extra, care to be taken. All right.
Oh, boy.
Little protection. I'm just gonna remove
Take
the
off that protection. Who needs it?
Oh my
yeah,
God!
who needs it?
T-clock,
Take it out
congratulations!
Yes.
It's a boy.
It's a boy.
Hey!
I couldn't tell because it keeps
Congratulations to T-clock. You are the
Ghost-
new father of a
Ghost
baby
said
boy.
good in one push.
Man.
Somebody call the rabbi and the moil. We
Oh,
need to
man.
schedule the bris now.
Really quick, everybody. If you're in my channel and you do want a Loot Crate subscription with a 10% discount, type an ! Loot in the chat right now and use the promo code. All right, back to you, T-Clock.
So this lovely male bobblehead with the 111 in the back, and
That would be his vault number.
that's his vault number. I like how his head jiggles. I like a little. Rochelle, how do you feel about head movement? Is head movement important for you?
Oh yes, very, very important. Every little motion is,
Critical, right?
absolutely
It's
critical.
just not satisfying if you don't have the right head control.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
You
That's
just-
all I'm
You
saying.
need to work it the right way.
All right.
Wrap it back up.
We have to be careful with this box, so I don't want to overuse it. I want to go. Just one
You
time.
should never overuse the box.
just on my birthday, maybe I'll open it up. That's all I'm saying.
You gotta keep it special. If you overuse it, it's not special anymore.
That's right. It
I just
can't
want to
be
go
an
on
everyday
record.
thing.
You guys
It can't
are
be an everyday
lasting
thing.
at least 10 times longer than I ever had doing it.
Heyo!
It's because I'm here
Just
now.
saying, I usually takes me 5 minutes to do this, and I can't find everything. So,
Oh, man.
Rochelle, what do you think so far about the unboxing? You think they're doing a good job tearing that
Oh
box
yeah,
apart?
they're doing a great job and wonderful head music or motion and wonderful hand placement. You guys are treating that box just right.
Guys, don't forget, if you want a 10% discount on your Loot Crate membership, type an ! Loot in my channel and use the promo code.
Do it! Do it now!
Serious,
You
I'm
guys are
telling
never
you.
going to be able to
Yeah, I
talk
know
about
you
Loot
are.
Crate seriously anymore.
They're
All
gonna
right.
see
All right,
you.
baby. I got to get back to the box because at
Oh,
this point I'm
I
warmed up and ready to
noticed
go.
I noticed you have 2 fists in the box again.
Man,
Both
Oh.
fists.
that's horrible.
I can
That's-
get one hand
that's-
in. I can get the other hand in. But watch,
So you're
watch
saying-
right
No,
now.
don't
Watch
do it.
right now. There's no room. I can't clap.
So you're saying
I
Loot
can't
Crate,
It's
clap.
pretty tight
Loot
then, huh?
Crate-
Very tight.
Loot Crate fits a lot of stuff in every box that goes out.
They
Oh,
do.
yeah.
So with the promo code and everything, you can really get a lot in your box with Loot Crate.
Yes, indeed. You get a lot in your box every month with Loot Crate. Now,
Ghost writes in the chat, by the way, cleanup is going to be a breeze.
Oh,
It's all right.
yeah.
Rochelle, you brought the wet wipes, right?
Oh, man.
yeah.
All right. Next.
And paper towels.
As I reach into the box.
Well, you know, I want to go on record. I opened up a Loot Crate box and it got all wet and slimy because the contents in the box got damaged. The box got pounded during shipping, and this stuff leaked all over the box.
So an overpounded box could be messy and slimy.
This one's big and black.
So be careful.
I heard about
you
that.
don't want-
And I want to go on record. I want to go on
Something
record
about seconds are not good to have.
Oh, wait, hold on. I want to go on record also and say that, you know, the Loot Crate boxes, no matter what they say, sometimes those black boxes are really small.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's big ones and sometimes there's small
Sometimes
ones.
they're bigger on
and
the
they
inside.
fit a lot in that box.
They really
do.
They
All right.
really do. They pack it tight.
But what you're saying though is you don't ever want a used box, right?
No,
want
you
one
know,
that's
you know,
not ever been
sometimes,
touched.
you know, it's like this box. This box has been around. We just never opened it. I had a lot of boxes in storage that Loot Crate sent me for random openings.
And I bet if we ask the chat right now who would like to experience this box when I'm done with it, and there'll be a lot of people who will fight to be second in this box.
That's a good box.
Sloppy seconds.
It will be a little sloppy. It won't be as tightly packed as when I first opened it from Loot
And the
Crate.
seal's already broken.
Right, the seal's already broken. It's going to be a little sloppy when it comes in the mail, but you can get seconds.
You know, KB brings up a good point. He likes older Loot Crates from a few months ago compared to the newer ones. So he
The
likes
more mature loot boxes.
Yeah, he likes the older boxes.
The new ones they want
newer
to do
ones are-
selfies and all that stuff during it and
it's-
everything.
No, the
That's
new
horrible.
ones, they, you know, have more
You're still
promotional
wearing that.
material.
Yeah, I'm still wearing it. I've got the box stuff all over my face right
Your
now.
stock just went up 1 point. That's
Man.
excellent. All right, I'm gonna reach into the box and pull out the next thing, which says, by the way,
Another box.
ages 15 and up.
Oh,
All right.
boy.
Which is actually, I think, technically the age of consent in Connecticut.
Yeah, I think
So are there
It's
more
18. It's
choking
18.
hazards on it?
yeah, she just asked about choking.
Technically, it's 15, although there's a corrupting morals of a minor below a certain age. Yeah, moving right along. I have no idea why I know this. No, I have friends, people. Young friends.
All right, thank you for tuning in tonight.
they
This is Rochelle's
registered?
broadcast.
Yeah.
We're multicasting from her Twitch channel. Have a
Yeah.
good night, everybody.
Yeah.
All right, so it says cute but deadly. Cute but deadly. And
Sounds like a venereal disease.
Oh, jeez.
sounds like something DZ did a few minutes ago.
Hi.
Can you turn on the exhaust fan? All right, moving right along here. I'm gonna have to break the seal on this one.
You tear it apart. Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna have to open it, people.
I gotta watch this.
Pop it, teeth, pop it.
You gotta rip it.
I gotta be a little rough now.
Rochelle, you want to encourage him here with the ripping and the tearing?
Rip it open. Come on, T. Don't
He's got 2 fingers in there. He's still trying to tear it apart.
I think
Use
I need to
3
be
fingers
alone.
if you have
Just don't
to.
break what's in the box.
Put the thumb in. Just put the thumb in already.
Yeah, rip it open.
Come on.
Rochelle, do you sometimes use the thumb? Is that work better
get
than
the thumb in there.
Sometimes.
Wow, he's got Fro.
All right.
Fro, he tore that apart with 2 fingers.
Yeah, sometimes you have to tear it.
I had to work my way in there. This is sealed. My goodness.
The chastity
Sealed
belt?
for freshness.
Now I want to go on record. When I got
I'm
this,
not
I got
kidding.
Arthas.
Oh wow, you weren't kidding.
I got
Wow.
Arthas the last time.
This is
Oh yeah, another
This is super
something you need to pop open.
Now, Rochelle, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you think that this has proper protection? And you know, for an item that's in a box like that, I mean, when you put something in a box, shouldn't people have protection?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Sometimes protection, I have to say, everybody in my chat is going crazy saying that they totally want Loot Crate boxes because we've made this so dirty.
Well, hold on, T-Clock.
I just want to go on record and say I hope my mom's not watching.
T-Clock,
my
can I ask
dad's
you a
watching.
question? The last time I remember you had to open something similar to that. Not as big.
not
You
as
actually
big.
just
Use
used
your
your
teeth.
teeth to tear it open.
Yeah, will you use your teeth?
Rochelle, can he use his teeth to tear that open?
Oh, T, please use your teeth.
There you go.
Use your teeth to just
Well, when
rip
you
it.
ask me like that.
You look like a fat astronaut trying to open up his dinner.
You were waiting to say that.
How long were you waiting for, man?
He was waiting all fucking night. He
He's sitting on the toilet prepping for the show, and he's like, "I know the line." Line of the day goes to DZ.
All right, hold on. We're live in the space station. Captain Afro has Sergeant T-Clock got stuck in the air trap again.
Oh, come
Your ass, folks. All right, thank
Houston,
you.
Houston, we
Turn
have a problem.
Turn around. Use
I
your
can't
blasters.
get my freeze-dried ice cream.
Use your canines, man. You gotta use your canines. Come on.
All right, ladies.
Rip it
You know, if
open.
you took this
Ladies.
long, that box would have went
Rip
away
it
already.
open.
Trust me, I keep the box warm. It's not a problem. Ladies.
There you go. Now just put it in there and rip it open.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
Yeah.
do you think
It's,
his,
it's hanging out of his mouth,
do
folks.
you think his
That was
facial hair
just
tickles
right.
it?
sure it
Rochelle,
does.
Rochelle, when he's unboxing the loot crate and tearing that apart with his teeth, do you think his facial hair tickles it at all?
I don't know. I like facial hair.
Oh!
So tickling is a good thing. All right,
Mm,
then.
yeah,
me
that
just-
facial hair and bald, that's my favorite.
By the way, if you're just tuning in on our multicast, we are doing a loot crate unboxing.
Really?
It's an after dark unboxing.
All right, coming out now.
Oh, this is new.
Take it out. Here we go.
You got a Murloc?
Oh.
Did I get a Murloc?
You got a Murloc.
All right, who can do the Murloc sound?
A lot of tongue movement for that sound.
Oh, wait. Do that again, closer to the camera.
Hold on.
Wait. Ooh, yeah.
You gotta take your speaker, put it on the ground, and take a nice seat on it.
True fact, in Overwatch, in one of the levels of Overwatch, there's a Murloc on top of the fast food
yes,
place.
there is.
Oh,
And
is
if you
there
shoot
really?
it, he makes a sound.
And he goes,
Oh, that's
when
cool.
you shoot it.
I love the inserted.
I just love watching you guys do that.
Another true fact, I can touch both the bottom of my chin and my nose with my tongue. But that's a different show.
Whoa!
You do have quite a long tongue.
Well, we are doing an unboxing. All right, so T-Clock, what do we got? We got anything else in that?
Hold on, I'm
Yeah,
going to
what
shove
else?
this back in the other box.
Oh, yeah,
So
shove it in there.
so you have something wrapped up that you're putting in a box, and then that goes in a different box.
I've wrapped it properly to shove it in this box.
Okay. All right. So,
So
you're
you
putting.
protected it just right.
Yeah. So. Okay.
Hey, don't distract me. I want to make sure I get it in the right box.
Just hit the sides.
I
Who
was gonna
cares?
say you could definitely put that
You
back
already
in the
you
box.
tore it open with your thumb.
What do you mean, wrong hole?
Ah, that's for the brown
Oh, wait.
box.
Whoops.
That's for the brown box, man. Come on.
Jesus Christ.
I've never made that mistake ever, ladies.
All right. So T-Clock, you've unboxed 2 boxes in a bigger box.
Right.
And one of them was wrapped up for its protection.
It was
So,
sealed.
is there
for
anything
protection.
else in this loot crate here that we can unbox?
There's actually one more thing in this loot crate, which I think you're going to see and immediately call dibs.
Yeah, you are.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's a pin. It's a pin.
Yeah.
it's a pin.
No, not my thing.
Aww.
Swing and a miss.
My 11-year-old would like that.
Yeah.
Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2 is indeed a pin. Only for 14 and up, because a 13-year-old could not handle a pin of this quality. And it's just too much. And there's
completely
also
right.
there's also a little gift card here. It says the Gift of Geek from Loot Crate. It's a nice little card. I'll let you look at that later.
That's beautiful.
Holy shit snacks!
Ooh, bonus.
Oh, those are Blizzard
man.
Warcraft, World of Warcraft.
No, those are pasties.
Wait, yeah. Ooh,
Those are
wait a
pasties.
second. These are pasties?
Put them on your nips.
Oh, yeah.
You
Can
see-
you
but
put
you
on-
can't have your shirt off on
Experience.
Twitch.
You can.
Nope, even with
No,
pasty.
but you could put it over your shirt.
You
I
can.
could.
You can.
This is like the
You
Queen of Blades. Is that
Yep.
what they called her? Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Only good things come out of the box.
Guys, if you're watching in my channel, type an exclamation point loot in the chat. Use the promo code in the chat and get a 10% discount on your Loot Crate subscription. If you love pounding these boxes open and tearing things apart, do it with Loot Crate. Every month they send you a new box, random items in the box. You don't know what you're getting.
Oh my.
Oh, my, indeed.
There's still something left in the box.
Rochelle, what else do you think could be left in that box?
Well, hopefully there's something to put on. So I hope when you reach your hand in there nice and slow, you pull out a nice, tight shirt or something. Ooh.
I can't stand up right now. No, I have something on my foot.
My back is killing me.
Damn well better be that, man, or I'm leaving. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a #1 Capcom Street Fighter Hyper looting.
Weren't we just saying that was like one of the worst games to make a movie out of?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh
Shout
my
out.
God.
What a terrible movie for Raul
Shout out to
Julia
the
to go
Tainted
out
Blanca.
on.
He
I
went
feel
out
so
on a low
badly.
note on that one.
Yeah, I feel so badly for a fantastic actor. Ladies and gentlemen, the box is now. I have experienced every corner of this box.
No, I haven't.
Every inch.
I haven't.
Hey,
I haven't.
man!
Them sloppy
I
seconds.
don't want to touch.
I wanted the slops.
I don't want any parts of us to touch when
Jeez.
we share this box.
Hey, at least I clipped my fingernails.
Speaking of which, every loot box has the inside,
which is really cool.
Yeah, it's actually very cool. There's instructions here on the side in terms of how you can spin it out. It's like a diorama or whatever, where you can actually set up and use it so that when you play with your action figures by yourself with a bowl of Jell-O naked later.
You did not see me playing with my dolls again.
No, sir, I didn't see you playing with your dolls again, sir. All right. Ladies and
Now,
gentlemen,
wait. When you put
I just
everything
want to point out, like, I don't even know who that is. There's something going on there.
No, I think she's the fighter from Dark Souls. It's part of the crossovers.
Okay.
The kitty cat fighter.
I'll believe that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is everything that was in this box. I got to tell you, it was a lot more than I expected. When I opened this box, my expectations were relatively low.
Yeah.
The box was tightly packed. It took me a while to work my way in and get to everything. But once I did, I got to tell you, I'm extremely satisfied. Rochelle, what about you?
Oh, good. I'm pretty satisfied too. You handled it so gently and so well.
Yeah, thanks for being gentle with my box, T-Clock. It only took you 20 minutes. It take me 5 seconds to open. But yeah, back to you guys.
I think these are actually magnets.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, just so hard it happens, I'm hard as a rock right now, so maybe they'll stick to me.
Pretty cool, man. Put it
You
in
know,
the box
in
for
my
me. I'm not
chat-
touching it now.
In my chat, I have commands for that.
Oh.
War Room is telling all of us we need to go take a cigarette break.
Smoking a pancake.
Holy shit.
Smoking a
pancake.
All right,
Life in a blitz.
let's do this, guys. That was Loot Crate unboxing live in the studio. Thank you everybody for watching that. All right, guys. So here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna turn it over to you, the viewers. Now let's change the music now. We're going to turn it over to you, the viewers. We're going to open up the phone lines now. 203-293-6777. I'm TZ Live on Twitch. T-Clock, Attack of the Afro, and Rochelle. Next 10 minutes right now on the stream. Call in. You want to give a shout-out. You want to shout out your Twitch channel. We don't care. Call in now. Let's light up these phone lines. 203-293-6777. It's been a good show tonight.
Yeah, I think we're having fun.
We're in the home stretch now. We got about 10 minutes left.
Let's ask the chat. Even if you're not up to calling in, did you have fun tonight? Is this the kind of programming you'd like to see on Twitch with our host DZ on a regular basis? Speak up now. 16 Keith in my channel saying this is damn funny stuff.
I like it. We're always doing a new bit, and we got new things. I am gonna have to reach out to my guy over at Loot Crate and be like, you got to watch this.
Yeah.
This is a whole new take on what we do.
All right, but just so we agree, I want to have one where we do dead, like serious, like almost like the unboxing porn that used to be on those vids that they made. I want to do our own with Luke, like beyond this. No gags.
So basically, you want to put a hole in the box, have Afro walk in with it. Yeah.
We have a caller on the line.
All right, caller on the line. All right, caller, you're on the air. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
Hey, it's Tom.
Tom,
How you
what's
doing?
up, dude?
Tommy boy.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Yo, great show tonight. Reminds me of when I used to do radio shows at school, but with a camera.
Nice.
Awesome.
Very cool, man.
Nice. Love to hear that.
We gonna see you on Wednesday?
Hell yeah, man.
Better believe
Definitely
it.
gonna see you guys on Wednesday.
So
Wanted to bring
Tommy,
up,
question for you. Tommy, is this your movie we're going to see that we've heard about for the past year, or is this a different movie we're going to see?
This is mine.
Fuck
Awesome.
yeah! Oh, that's a game changer.
Yeah.
Because when we got the invite, I was wondering if it was Tom's movie.
Right.
I thought it was. He mentioned something.
Because
at the
every
last.
time we talk to Tom,
Yeah.
it's like, You know, dude, movie's wrapped up or movie's wrapping up. We're doing this, we're doing that. I'm like, when can we see it?
He can't hear us, right? I wondered why he was invited. Now I know.
Oh, that's why you're invited.
Just kidding, dude. I love you.
Tommy, what'd you love about the stream tonight? What'd you love about the show? Did you love how it was multicasted on 4 channels?
Simultaneous.
I liked that. I liked the video game movie conversations. I actually had that conversation at work with a bunch of my coworkers like the other day.
So do you have your own thing to add in? Is there like one terrible adaptation or one that you particularly would like to see happen? From that conversation.
One that I wish was never made.
Yeah. One that you wish you could get the 2 hours of your life back.
Tomb Raider.
Oh.
No, I gotta disagree. Angelina Jolie with her Ghiblies.
Let's just be honest. You were just looking at her in that movie.
You're gonna get
She
Rochelle
made the
upset.
movie. The plot was crap, but she
One that I would
made
like
the movie.
made.
Dude, she looked good in that movie. Let's just call it what it is. She did.
They did good with the first one, but I think the rest of them sucked.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah. Sequels typically
I would
are.
be happy with the Wolfenstein movie.
Ooh.
You know, nothing wrong with killing Nazis.
Nasty.
Right?
That would be good.
The Jew
Dandy
says
nasty.
yes.
Oh.
All right.
out.
So, do you want to give us like the quick 10-second version of what's the synopsis of the movie?
Yeah, tell us what's going on Wednesday. What are we gonna watch?
So Wednesday we are watching a film called The Esports Revolution.
Mm-hmm.
It is a documentary, 8 minutes long, very short, on how esports has gone from pretty much basement viewings and hotel lobbies to gigantic arenas in just the past 4 years.
And we're not just talking in
live
South
footage.
Korea now. We're talking worldwide. This is like a big thing.
Oh yeah, it's huge. We have live footage at Riot Studios in California, interviews with Nathan and Brian from Twitch and ESL. It's going to be great. Links are on my YouTube channel. If I can, I'll throw it in the chat for your viewers.
Yeah, I'll permit it.
Sure. Go
Well,
ahead,
here,
man.
say hi first in the chat, and then I'll right click and permit.
Cool.
Somebody's got a phone call.
Thanks for calling in, man.
Hey man, see you guys Wednesday.
See you Wednesday, Tommy.
All right, let's give another viewer a chance to call and say something here.
All right, phone lines are open 203-293-6777. We're
let's
gonna
be
be
honest.
we're wrapping it up. So
I took a long time to work that box
yeah.
and really get it open and use it properly.
well, you know what? You've been working on those kind of things for a long time. I mean, you used to box stuff in high school, even out
true.
of college. You used to drive down to what was it, your uncle's company?
Let's
and
be honest.
You had a,
There was a 6-month stretch there where I didn't even open a box.
Ooh.
But, you know, I got through that dry spell, and I managed to get back to working
Now
with
you're
boxes on a regular basis.
boxing OG Kappa Pog.
well, I think you did a great time.
So-
did a great job unboxing.
Thank you. I
You,
appreciate it.
you did a wonderful job because you don't always want to rush it. Sometimes you just have to take your time.
Sometimes you need to open the box very quickly and be
Yeah.
very direct.
And just be done with it very fast.
Kind of grip it tightly and just deal with it.
Just
and
kind of be
that's-
rough with it.
Right. Sometimes you want it that way.
You silly
But other
kids.
times you want to savor it. You want to enjoy it. And when it's a fresh, sealed, virgin box like that, you take your time. You
Yeah,
take your time.
sometimes that's a good thing.
Because you always remember the first time you open that box.
Oh, yeah. Because you can never reopen it the first time.
Nope.
All
well,
right.
You can.
Not a lot of callers tonight. Usually when one guy calls in, then everybody starts calling in. The phone lines get busy.
Let me take a
You
look
guys
at the
should all
chat.
call in.
Let me
All
take
right,
a look
let's-
at the chat. Let's see
Let's
what's
wrap.
going on.
Let's wrap this up. It's been a good stream tonight. I'm looking at the statistics right now. 2011, 3 and 4. So
Cool.
Been good.
I'll take
All right, so let's do the round table. Start with this lovely lady in the corner. Who are you?
I'm Rochelle LD. I'm a Twitch streamer. I stream with my partner GhostGT27. We promote small streamers and help you guys grow your community.
Rochelle, you're interrupting yourself. Hold on.
I hate that.
Oh, you're on the air. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
It's Cass West calling from Oregon.
Oregon in the
Cass.
house. What's up, Cass?
Girl.
Whoa. Hey.
Cass, the phone.
Oh.
Okay. Well, we all know that Cass knows Rochelle, but Cass, I guess, held the phone to her head. So.
Yeesh. sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for calling in.
And that is not how you use a telephone.
No.
Cass, call back. All right, so back to this awesome woman. Who are you? What do you do?
Promote small streamers, help them build their communities, and we allow people to come into our streams and say, ask for help or ask for advice.
Yep.
I interview streamers to get their name out there.
Cass is calling. Do we want to take it?
Take it.
We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot.
All right.
All right, I'm back.
Hello, I'm back.
Casablas. My phone
Cass.
just went crazy.
Did you
Must
have
have been
fun?
all that wonderful unboxing. It was just too staticky. It killed my phone.
So Cass, do you think they were gentle with the unboxing? Could they have been more professional?
Oh, it was amazing.
I have an
it
idea.
It was awesome. I think my husband was jealous.
Well, hold on. Well, Cass, in my chat right now, if you type !loot, you and your husband could get a loot crate delivered to your home every month with a 10% discount. Back to you, T-Clock.
Absolutely. I'm going for it. I want one of those boxes, but I want the unwrapper with it.
Ooh. The new tier I'm going to add to my game list tonight, the Super Nuclear Galactic tier, costs $1 million. I fly out with it.
There you
and
go.
I will open it for you.
Slowly.
I do have,
Awesome.
I do have
you
an
guys
idea,
are
though.
amazing. It was really lots of fun to watch. You guys are awesome.
Appreciate
I'm
that.
glad
We
you had
really
fun.
do.
Rochelle,
Thanks, Cass.
Ghost, and the two gentlemen I don't know in there, but they're awesome too.
Thank you.
Hey, Cass, I'm going to put all of their links
You
in
have a
my chat.
wonderful evening.
Give them all a
Thank
follow.
you. Thank you for
Good
calling.
night, Cass.
Next time,
Bye-bye.
Afro, would you do me the honor of holding while I work it from the other end?
Dude, yeah. You wanna double
Oh,
team it?
yeah. That sounds so much fun.
You on one end, me on the other.
I'm all about it, man. As long as you don't
That's
touch
I
so
want to be very
much.
clear here. There have to be boundaries. We won't be both on the same end of the box
Okay,
at
all
any
right.
point in time.
Like a Chinese finger trap.
Opposite. Thank you.
Yeah, I could do
You've
that.
got the visual.
I could do that.
We could do a segment on that in the future. Or something
I
like that.
think the next one we do, we'll have the news for 25%.
Mm-hmm.
We probably won't have a box to open, so we can focus more on how can we help other streamers from our experiences.
Very
I'm
important.
actually considering writing a column on a regular basis.
Wouldn't it be great if we knew somebody who had... Oh, T-Clock got a follower.
I got a
Mad
couple.
Mutt Reloaded. Just follow T-Clock.
Infamous
Hey,
Chief and
I
Mad
just
Mutt, thank
posted
you.
all of you guys in my chat.
Rochelle,
I'll
110%.
post it
And we can
in
make
my
that.
chat, Phoenix.
That's a great idea. I think Rochelle did a fantastic job interviewing you. Watch that. Subscribe to those channels. That is the way to go. But we could do a segment on that in the future. Or something like
I
that.
think the next one we do, we'll have the news for 25%.
Mm-hmm.
We probably won't have a box to open, so we can focus more on how can we help other streamers from our experiences.
Very
I'm
important.
actually considering writing a column on a regular basis.
Wouldn't it be great if we knew somebody who had... Oh, T-Clock got a follower.
I got a
Mad Mutt
couple.
Reloaded. Just follow T-Clock.
Infamous
Hey,
Chief
congrats.
and
I
Mad
just
Mutt, thank
posted
you.
all of you guys in my channel, so hopefully everybody follows.
Wait, you just did all three of us?
Thank you.
I
Damn,
did, all
girl.
three of you at
That
once.
did not take long at all.
But
I'm
yeah,
impressed.
Phoenix, watch the video. And yeah, and then we'll do a Q&A again probably next week or whenever we do this again. I think Fridays. Do we agree on Fridays?
Fridays is good.
If it's late enough on a Friday.
Okay, cool.
This Jew's got to go to shul. That's kind of a thing.
All right, Phoenix.
All right, man.
Thanks
You
for calling
guys
in,
are
bro.
Awesome.
And by the way, we have
thank
you
you
now.
for the show.
We actually have you in the phone system, so when you call, we know it's you.
Yep.
So we can actually
Alright.
move you in front of other people that we don't know.
Yeah,
So.
and you've been great in the chat all night, so
Yeah,
we'd
we
love
love
to
you,
have
man.
you part of the show, man.
Later, Phoenix.
And Phoenix, I
Thank
put
you.
it in
Have a
my
good night.
channel, honey.
Sorry, Rochelle, I did not mean to cut you off.
So
No, you're fine.
it's good. I love the idea of doing it because I'm a relatively new streamer. I've only been doing this for a few months,
Right.
and there's stuff that you have taught me that put me head and shoulders above other people at the same duration that I'm at. So literally, you've got a lot to add. That video is a great place to start.
Well, if I could say the one thing you've taught me is always eat with the right hand. That's all I'm going to say.
Especially,
Always
especially
eat
if
with
you're
the right hand.
especially if you're in India. All right, moving right along.
All right. Oh, well, hold on. So let's move it over here. Who the hell are you?
I have no idea who I am, but these medication pills are great. No, sorry. My name is T-Clock, T-E-A-C-L-O-C. I'm a charity streamer like DZ. Like I said, I'm relatively new to streaming. You can find me on Twitch, but I also stream live to YouTube, Beam Pro, and a whole bunch of other places. So wherever you like to hang out, please give me a follow. You also want to follow me on Twitter. It's T-Clock there as well. It's spelled the same way everywhere. It's very simple.
DZ, you have a new follower.
DZ.
Arcade Games.
Thank
Gamers,
you,
thank
Arcade
you.
Games. And Princess Rambetta. Rambetta.
I
thank
love
very
you
much.
guys. Thank you guys for following all of them.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate it.
Super
This is one of the things I really love. The community is fantastic on Twitch and generally
DZ,
online.
you have a new follower.
Nice.
Arcane, thank you.
Thank you, man. So, just to put the bow on me, I like to play all sorts of different games, but I really like to focus on the beta games, the indie games, and I love doing this talk show with you. So, thank you for including me.
All right, who's that guy?
Real quick, I'm Attack of the Afro. Just like you, I'm a relatively new streamer. Now that I actually have a cam and
The hair
a
envy
beautiful
is real.
computer,
The hair envy
it
is
is real. It is real.
I'm
Don't
waiting for
ask
a
me
bird
that.
to come out of that with like a
It
worm
never
in its
will. It
mouth.
never will. It's not gonna happen. It never will. I could
You
make
see
it
little
happen.
baby birds like putting their heads up, like feed me.
Oh, it's so pretty.
It probably smells great. I wash and condition every day
Actually,
because
it
I
does
need
smell
to.
fantastic.
I need to. But no, I'm a relatively new streamer. I just started. You guys can check me out at attackoftheafro.com.
Right.
Twitch, Attack of the Afro, and I'm also on Twitter as well. And my goal is to really help people get seen. And honestly, same thing you just said, man.
Right.
Really love doing this show with you, D. So I hope that we can keep this going consistently every week. Because just like my buddy Egon in chat said, if you want to be a good streamer and be new, consistency.
Consistency is key.
That's what you got to do.
Absolutely. Got to build a following.
All right, everybody, let's wrap this up. I'm DZ live on Twitch. Thank you for tuning in live from the studio. These degenerates and I have had a great time tonight multicasting this on all our channels. Don't forget to hit the follow button. The whole point of multicasting is cross-pollinating. We have the hardware.
Right.
Why are we introducing each other to all our different viewers? This is how we do it.
Very smart.
So tune in Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Sundays, sub-Sunday matches. I guess that's really it. DZ at dzlive.tv if you have any questions. Tweet me out on Twitter at dzlive_. Hopefully we'll fix that one day.
Oh, we will.
We're working on that.
And don't forget to check out Gamer Buzz.
Right.
I'm very excited for this.
Gamer Buzz. Check
Big
that
things
out.
are happening, folks.
Yep.
All right. I guess that's it, everybody. Rochelle, T-Clock, Afro, we're out of here.
Thank you guys. Had a great night.
Good night, everybody. And I don't care what you say. You can't touch me like that. You're not my father. All right. Good night, everybody. See you later.